So I request you to unmute yourself so that if you have any questions now, so I'll give some time to you in order to unmute yourself and ask the questions. Meanwhile, if you have any questions in the middle, you can use the chat window so that I'll be answering for the questions. Okay. So thank you so much. So today we'll be discussing about what is data analytics, basically what is data science and all these things and all. So it's completely introductory part. Okay. So as a data scientist, you should be able to understand basics in a detailed manner before getting into very advanced concepts. Okay. So we'll discuss about data analytics overview. What is data analytics? Importance of data analytics, different types of data analytics and benefits of data analytics. Okay. So we'll also discuss a number of things here. So we have many slides. So I'll be sharing this for you also. So basically, what is data analytics? See, I'll tell you, uh, I can easily define data analytics as analyzing the raw data sets. See, before understanding what is data analytics, first of all, you should be able to understand what is data set. Okay. See, I can define data set as it's a collection of data, okay, with a meaningful information. For example, you take, okay, so this table, okay, this is a table, okay, which is represented in the form of rows and columns. These are the columns, these are the rows, where you can find some data. So what type of data? It is a sales data. Yes or no? Okay. So it is a collection of data. It's a meaningful information. Okay. Represented in the form of rows and columns. Okay. So what columns you have? Country, sales manager, order date, order ID, units, order number. Okay. And you have some data which is representing the sales information. Okay, see how you collected this data. You can collect this data from any app. For example, you have Flipkart app. Yes or no? It's an e-commerce app, or Amazon app. Okay, or Ola app. Okay, so or any IRTC, uh, railway reservation app. Okay, or you have something called a CRM, right? You have customer relationship management software. So for example, Salesforce, Lead Square, these are all CRM softwares where you collect the sales data. So basically, data will be generated from different applications. It can be apps, or it can be what you call data warehouses. It can be applications, or it can be from the database, or from the CRM, or any of the source, or it can be from the internet. So whatever the data we are collecting from these applications, we call it is a raw data. Okay, it is also called as initial data, or we call it as a data set. Okay, this is very, very important to understand. First of all, what is a data set? So data set is nothing but it's a collection of meaningful information, or it's a collection of data providing some meaningful information which is represented in the form of rows or columns. So how you collect this data set? With the help of different applications. Okay, so it is the first work of a data scientist or a data analyst in order to collect this raw data. Okay, generally we call this as a raw data set. Why we call this as a raw data set? Because this is the data initially it is connected from the applications. Whenever, for example, you take Flipkart app, whatever the data we are getting from the Flipkart app at the initial stages, that we call as a raw data, because it is an initial data. It is given by the users. Okay, it is supplied by the users, end users. Okay, basically how this data will be there, it will be in different what you call it will be having some errors. It is not used for analysis purpose. Basically, that is the reason why we call it as unstructured data. So this is also called as unstructured data. Okay, unstructured data. So I'll show you one example of unstructured data. So my classes will be very practical. Okay, so yeah, yes, Zoho, yeah, Zoho, ZOHO. Zoho is one of the CRM tool. Yes. So I'll show you one unstructured data. So in your class, so just me exit the screen. Just let me exit the screen. I'll show you one unstructured data. So let me. So this is the data what we collected from the LinkedIn. Okay. So you're able to see the screen, right? Yes. So this is the data what we collected from the, yeah, unclean data. Yes. So this is the data which is collected from the LinkedIn. Basically, basically we Apshara run ads in the LinkedIn social media where it collects the lead information. Who is inputting these lead information? Users. Yes or no? Okay, users, will be inputting this lead information. So we can't control the users, what they give as an input. Yes or no? I can't tell to the lead. I can't tell to my customer. Please follow this format. So obviously, what happens? Okay, so he will sometimes he will fill. You see this, it is called a he filled this guy. He filled it as Bachelor of Technology BTech. Now this guy has filled it as BTech in a small case letter, and this guy has filled Bachelor of Engineering like this. Okay, now this is see here BE. Okay, BE Electrical. Some guy has filled it. Okay, B dot Tech. See here, there is a difference in the way there is a difference in the way the users are inputting the data from the application. From which application we got this data? From the LinkedIn, yes or no? It is one of the social media platform. So in the LinkedIn, we are running the ads. So these ads are shown to the students like you, our professionals, working professionals like you, so that those working professionals are giving this data. Okay, some working professionals are giving this data like Bachelor of Technology, hyphen BTech. Some working professionals are giving this data like small b space tech in all small scale setter. But these two are same, yes or no? These two resembles in the same way, yes or no? Because see, for the human beings, for us it is able to understand that these two are same. But for the machine, for the computer, or for the robot, or for the machine learning model, please try to understand what I'm telling. Machine learning model or a computer or a robot, okay, this cannot be understand. They cannot understand that these two are same because it is a machine. It will treat these two data as a separate entities. Yes or no? Okay, so that is the reason why I call this data as a unstructured data or unclean data. Now, what I want to do, I want to put this data in a structured manner. I want to clean this data. I want to format this data, and I want to put this structured manner. As a data scientist or a data analyst, it is my work to put this data in a structured manner. Okay, this is the first work, okay, of any data analyst or the data scientist. So what is the first work? He should collect the raw data. Okay, this is nothing but data set. Whatever you're seeing, see here it is mentioned. It is rows and columns, phone number, state, company name, degree, free demo. Okay, these are all, what is that, columns? These are all the rows which is represented. This is a data set. What kind of data set? It is a student information. It's a lead information. Okay. Now in this lead information, what irregularities we have? What irregularities we have? See here, this is not in proper format. Okay. So one fellow has written Bachelor of Technology BTech. One fellow has written BTech. That's it. Another fellow is writing Bachelor of Engineering. Another he is telling BE. Both are same. BE, Bachelor of Engineering is same as BE. But for my machine learning model, or for my robot, or for my computer, okay, these things will be like different entities. So that what happens when it is treating these as two different entities, obviously it can't perform well. Yes or no? It can't performance means what? It can't reach the human expectations. As per human being, these two are same, but machine model, my machine model, or my computer or my robot, it is treating these two as a different entities. Obviously, what happens? Obviously, what happens? It will malperform. It will malperform. We can't train that machine learning model properly. So please understand, I'm telling this machine learning model or computer or robot, everything is same. So in next future classes, we'll be studying about what is machine learning. Machine learning is nothing but making the machine to learn something like human being. Okay, how human beings, how we learned what is A, B, C, D, what is 1 plus 1 is equal to 2, what is 2 plus 2 is equal to 4. Similarly, we can train the machines, okay, similar like human beings. Okay, that we'll discuss in the future. So you understand, now you clearly understood the concept of data set. What is a raw data set? See, why we call it the raw data set? Because this is the first data that is collected by the application. Okay, what application? LinkedIn application. So now I'm not using this raw data set for any analysis purpose. I'm not using this raw data set for any analysis purpose. Okay, before using this or processing this data to the analysis purpose, what I should do? I should clean this data. So what is the meaning of cleaning? Converting this unstructured data to the structured data set. Okay. So what is unstructured data? What is meant by unstructured data? The data which is not in the proper format. The data, you have some irregularities, you have some difference in the data. So that irregularity should be removed and you should be converted to structured data. So once you convert to structured data, we call it as a processed data. It can be analyzed. So once we convert this unstructured data to the structured data, the data scientist or data analyst will be able to use some tools like data visualization tools like Power BI, Tableau, okay, or a number of tools, okay, in order to report some reports or dashboards. These dashboards will help, okay, how many people are there with a BTech background and how many people are there with a BCA background, okay, how many people are able to attend my free demo class, how many people are not interested to attend my free demo class. All these business decisions I can take. Yes or no? So without a data scientist, okay, I can't take my proper business decisions. That is the reason why you take any industry, you take automobile industry, you take manufacturing industry, you take software industry, you take construction industry, aerospace industry, retail industry, e-commerce industry, okay, pharmaceutical, medical, okay. You take any industry, political, agriculture, the data has become mandatory. Wherever the data has become mandatory, data scientist or data analyst is become mandatory. So you people will be in great demand. Okay. So that is the reason why there is a lot of, because unless or until you are able to analyze the data, simply by keeping the data in your system, that won't solve your purpose. Yes or no? Okay. So you need to do something with the data, take some meaningful decisions with the data. So without taking some meaningful business decisions, you can't run your business properly. Yes or no? As a CEO of the company, you can't run your business properly. Obviously, your business will be in loss. That is the reason why there is a lot of importance is given for the raw data itself. Okay, so you should be, as a data analyst or a data scientist, you should be expert in extracting the raw data. In the future classes, we'll help you how to extract the raw data in live manner. Okay, so how can I extract the raw data from Amazon? How can I extract the raw data from different websites live? Okay, what types of tools we use? Okay, so this technology is called as web scraping. Okay, very, very important, for your interview questions. The first work of data scientist or data analyst is web scraping. What is web scraping? Extracting the data from different websites or sources. Once we extracting the raw data, what we should do, we should clean the data. Basically, there is a second work of data analyst or the data scientist. We should clean the data. So how you clean the data? We have different tools. Okay. So we'll also do hands-on how to clean the data today. Okay. So this is what data set or raw data. So now we'll go back to the previous slide. So what is data analytics basically? So data analytics is nothing but analyzing the raw data sets in order to derive a conclusion regarding the information they hold. For example, what information this data set is holding? Sales information. So what conclusion I can do by analyzing this sales information? I can conclude that what is the maximum number of revenue generated, okay, in the particular country, and which country is leading in terms of sales, whether UK is leading or US is leading, who is the best sales manager of the year, okay, or who is the best sales manager of the year 2011 in the month of January. All these questions can be answered or can be analyzed with the help of this sales data set. Similarly, we have gone through this data set also, what is called LinkedIn data set. Yes or no? So all this, what can be analyzed, whether the student can attend the demo class or not, how many BTech students are there, how many MBA students are there, okay, and from which states these guys are there. Okay, all these data sets can be analyzed. Yes or no? So from that is nothing but it's a process of, what is the data analytics? It's a process of analyzing the raw data sets in order to derive some conclusions, okay, that is present as the information in the data set. Okay, whatever the information the data set holds, you are able to draw some conclusion with the help of analyzing these data sets. That is nothing but data analytics. Okay, this is not my definition, this is a Google definition. Okay, Google itself is telling this is the definition of data sets, okay, or definition of data analytics. Fine. Now we look into, so as we discussed, what does data analyst or data scientist do? See, now you should not get confused between the terms called data analyst or data scientist. Both are same. See, I told you, data scientist, he will take different roles. See, data scientist, okay, he will take different roles. So one role as a data analyst. Data analyst. It is the first role. Okay, it is the first role. Okay, will be taken by the data scientist, because as a data analyst, his work is to collect the raw data, clean the raw data, then analyze the data and do some predictions. Okay, so all these works will be done by data analyst. He's nothing but data scientist. He can also develop something called as machine learning algorithms. Okay, machine learning algorithms. At this point of time, okay, he should be able to understand what is Python in depth and what is machine learning algorithms, what is supervised machine learning, what is unsupervised machine learning. So with the help of Python coding, he'll be developing some machine learning algorithms. So at that time, he will be called as a machine learning expert or machine learning engineer. Uh, he is also called as NLP engineer, where he'll be developing some NLP products, natural language products. For example, Alexa. Alexa is an NLP device, natural language. So whenever you give some inputs to Alexa, so obviously what happens, it will give some output. Okay, so this is the, he can also act as a NLP engineer. He can also act as a deep learning engineer. He can also act as a deep learning engineer. Okay, so deep learning engineering is what, for example, you take Tesla car. So without any driver, you can drive the car by giving some instruction. That is, it behaves as a human being, as a driver. So how you implement that with the help of deep learning technology. He can also act as a generative AI developer. Generative AI developer, okay, where he's an expert in developing generative AI algorithms. Okay, I can say generative AI is the future of data science. Okay, it's the very latest concepts. He can also work as ChatGPT expert. Okay, so ChatGPT expert is nothing but one of the tool of generative AI. Okay, he can also work as data science data science project manager or AI project manager. So what is this data science project manager or AI project manager? He will be handling n number of projects of data science. Okay, so this guy should be able to handle, or he should be having the knowledge of agile methodology, Scrum methodology. Okay, so we have something called as Microsoft TDPS. All these things, he'll be able to handle. So this many roles a data scientist can take. Okay, but what is the first role? What is the first role he should take as a data analyst? That is very, very important where you are here now. So yeah, so I have some chart questions. Let me, yeah. So basically, what does data analyst do here? So what are the functions of data analyst in his day-to-day life? Okay, so what does he do? Okay, he will collect the raw data. So first he will collect the raw data or unstructured data from multiple sources or one or more sources. Then he will clean the data. Then he will store this data in something called as data warehouse. I'll explain you what is data warehouse in the next coming slides. Then once he stores the data, he will use some analysis tools, analytical tools, okay, like Power BI, okay, like Tableau, okay. So n number of tools are there in order to do some analysis and do some predictions. This is the work of, okay, data analyst. Now, so what is raw data? I told you what is raw data, right? Whatever the data that has been collected from the, application. It can be Ola app or Flipkart app. That is called initial data. That is called as raw data. Basically, it is unstructured data. It is not used. I can say it is a useless data. We can't do any analysis on that. So that is called raw data. So basically this raw data will be converted to something called as, okay, processed data or structured data. Then the structured data or processed data is converted as analyzed data. That is the data which has been analyzed. So in general, the data scientist will be dealing with these three kinds of data. One is raw data, okay, then another is processed data, another is analyzed data. So raw data will be collected from the apps, that is converted to processed data or structured data. Then this processed data is converted to analyzed data. Okay, this analyzed data is nothing but reports. So throughout the life of data scientist, Okay, so he will be analyzing these three kinds of data. Okay, now, so the same thing, whatever we have discussed, I kept in the slides. Okay, so examples of raw data. See, basically there are two types of raw data which is available. One is already available data. See, for example, there are some there are some resources, freely available resources like Kaggle. Okay, then tableau.com. Okay, basically you can go to these websites and you can download these data sets which are freely available. Already n number of data sets of different industry verticals are available in these websites. You can directly go and download. For example, I want COVID data set. Okay, so I want COVID data set. So how can I get COVID data set? It's very difficult, right? I have to do. It will take more amount of time for me, years of time for me to collect the data, COVID data set. But I will not waste time in order to do my analysis. Directly, I can go here. Okay, I can go to tableau.com articles, free publicly available data sets. Click here. Okay, it will take you to this website. See here, free public data sets for analysis. You can download this COVID data set, freely for analysis. Okay, see, we have free healthcare data sets. Okay, see all these data sets, wine data sets, all these things, social media data sets we have. Okay, climate data sets we have. Okay, environment data sets. These are all freely available data sets. So US quality and pollution, US climate data. I want to analyze predict the weather of the US or America. How can with the help of this US climate data set? Okay, so basically this is one way of downloading the data set. So we have another website called as kaggle.com. Okay, where you have many online data sets available freely. Now see here, you have something called as data set. This is a Kaggle website where you can get into. After this, you can go to, after this class, you can do some research analysis on this. So you can click on data sets. When you click on data sets here, you are getting n number of data sets here. This is online retail transaction data set. What is retail? It's like Amazon, right? It's e-commerce data set. See here, this is a data set. So you have index, you have invoice number, stock code, description, quality, invoice date, okay, price. All this is a data set available. Okay, it is this is a data set which is available in the rows and columns on the data. So it is online retail data set. Basically, it's a retail company data set like Amazon. So you can, if you want, you can download this in the form of .csv. Okay, just you can download this. When you download this, it will ask you to what you call sign in. You can just sign in and you can download. So it will be downloaded in the what you call .csv format. So like that, you can have a number of data sets here. See here, based on the departments. Okay, so if you want education data set, see here, this is the healthcare data sets. Basically, differentiating thyroid cancer recurrence. Then data science salaries. You can predict what you can download the data scientist salaries. Then social media data sets. Okay. Then you have something Nifty 500 stock market data sets. Okay. So even you have something Tom and Jerry data sets. Okay. So okay. So whatever you want, if you want Amazon data sets, just type here. Just Amazon, just type here like this, Amazon. See here, you are getting n number of Amazon data sets, Amazon sales data sets, Amazon reviews, Amazon find food reviews, okay, Alexa reviews, book reviews, Amazon book reviews. Just you can just download all these data sets and you can start cleaning these data sets. Okay, and you can start analyzing these data sets as a data scientist. Okay, so it's a very useful resource for you. Okay, so see here, these are all Amazon data sets already available. Okay, so just you can explore all these things. Okay, so this is how this is called as data set and how we can what you called freely use the available data sets. So now basically you may ask me question, sir, when I get a job, can I download like this? My manager will tell that, can you analyze, for example, Amazon is your client. Okay, so Amazon will ask you, can you do competition analysis with for me? Okay, so directly you can't use this available data sets, yes or no? So these are not updated, these are not live data sets. So what you should do, you should go always in the industries, real-time industries, when you're working as a data analyst or data scientist, you'll be focusing on the live data sets. So what is live data set at present? Okay, what is the data is available in the Amazon website? Okay, so that is called as live data set. I need to extract. So this live always will be dealing with only live data sets. Okay, so and please remember one thing, whatever the data sets it is available in the market, that is live data sets, 99% live data sets are unstructured data sets. These are not structured data sets. It's unstructured data. It's a raw data. Okay. So how can we extract this live data set with a technique called as, or with the technology called as web scraping, that we are going to teach this, after the slides. Okay. So we have two types of raw data sets: live data sets and already stored data sets. So we have discussed about the stored data sets, or which is already freely available. So we'll be discussing about how to extract live data sets soon with the help of web scraping technology. So this is about data sets. Now, data collection. So basically, what is data collection? I can say, yeah, yes, it's available on Excel. Yes. So data sets will be downloaded on Excel. Yes. So basically, what is data collection? Data collection is the first step of any data scientist or data analyst. That is nothing but a data collection. We'll be collecting the raw data. How you collect? With the help of n number of technologies like web scraping and all. Okay. So with the help of web scraping, we collect the data. So we'll tell what is web scraping in the next. See, why raw data is very important. I told you, right? If you are not able to extract the raw data properly, if you are not expert in analyzing the raw data properly, okay, you cannot train your machine learning model, okay, ML model. Okay, so this is your ML model. Again, I'm telling you, your ML model is nothing but your computer or your robot. So you can't train. So this arrow mark indicates training. Okay. So what is the input for this ML model? Your raw data set. Okay. So for ML model, it requires huge amount of data sets. It requires terabytes of data sets. Yes or no? You can't train this machine learning model with a few data sets, with a very less amount of data set. You need huge amount of data sets. That is the reason why always we'll give live raw data set. Okay. We give live raw data set. We'll use web scraping technology. We'll scrap. Scrapping means what you call it? Scrapping means collecting. Okay. What is the meaning of scraping? Collecting. Okay. What is web scraping? Collecting the data from the web, that is internet. Why you will be collecting the data from the internet? Only because internet is a big repository of the data. Internet is a very big repository of data compared to any other data sources. You take database, you take data warehouse, anything you take, but internet, it is a very big available data source. That is the reason why always we depend on internet in order to collect the data from different websites with the help of web scraping. So whatever the data we are collecting with the help of web scraping is called as a live data set. That live data set is a huge data set which is used to given as an input to this machine learning model. So when we give the input as a machine learning model, with the help of machine learning algorithms, we'll train this machine learning model in order to give the expected output. Okay. So that is the reason why the importance of raw data set is very, very important. Okay. If you are not able to draw this scrap this raw data set properly, you cannot train your machine learning model properly. Obviously, your predictions will go away. For example, I'll take, you are traveling in a flight. Yes or no? Okay. So you are using some machine learning algorithm in your aircraft. Okay. Suppose if you are data scientist, if you as a data scientist, if you are not analyzing the climate conditions properly, okay, and what you call it, if you are not able to draw the climate data properly, obviously what happens, you will take that data and you will train the machine learning model of the aircraft. So obviously it will give some unpredictable results. So obviously what happens, when it is flying, it cannot predict the weather properly and it will take off. So obviously what happens, it gets stuck in the storm. So obviously you are putting the lives of 300 people in danger. So as a data scientist, you will be highly responsible, guy in the industry, because you are going to impact the lives of everyone. Okay, be careful. You should be very, very highly responsible. 1 minute. Okay. So that is that is the reason why raw data is very important. So then what is the importance of data analytics? Do we need data analytics really? See, what happens if you don't have data analytics? See, I'll tell you, if you are a business owner or if you are running a company or if you are having an organization, okay, without analyzing the data, okay, even though you have data, even though you have funding, n number of material, n number of things in your hand, without analyzing the data, it's very difficult to take day-to-day business decisions. Okay, see, why? Because, see, for example, I want to predict my sales in the future. For example, this is Jan 2024. Yes or no? I want to predict my sales in for Jan 2025. Okay, based on this prediction, okay, then only I can able to manage my funds. I can able to manage my sales team. I can able to evaluate my risk analysis of the company. Yes or no? Okay. So I can able to get my health of the company. So that is the reason why, this predictive analysis is very, very important. Where we need to do predictive analytics. It is one kind of analytics. Okay. Now I want to know how can I increase my revenue in January 2025. Now only I will take some measures. What measures I should take now in order to increase my revenue for Jan 2025. So this is called as prospective analytics. Okay, fine. So now I want to understand, I want to diagnose. For example, you take, in January 2024, my sales was down. I want to diagnose what is the reason for my sales down, whether sales manager is not working properly or whether my lead quality is less. I want to analyze this. Okay, so what is that is called as diagnostic analytics. Okay, all these type analytics need to be performed by the business owner, okay, in his day-to-day life, that is by the data scientist. So without data scientist he can't perform these all these analytics. Yes or no? That is the reason why analytics has become like salt in the meals. Yes or no? Salt in the meals. Without salt, you can't taste. Your tongue cannot taste anything. Yes or no? You can taste curry. You can taste what do you call sambar, anything veg or non-veg, but without salt, na. Okay, salt is a mediator. In order to give the taste between your tongue and the food. Yes or no? Okay, if you want, you can test without salt. Na, you can test n number of items. All items look same. Yes or no? So that is the reason why data analytics is very, very important in any business or any organizations or any CEO or the manager who wants to improve his decision business in his day-to-day life. I can say without data analytics, please shut down your company. Okay. Yeah. That is the reason why you take any industry, you take manufacturing industry, Swiggy, Zomato, healthcare, Procto, any small scale industry or big scale industry, even nowadays startups. Okay, there is a lot of demand for this data analyst and data scientist. Okay, fine. So basically the same thing, working process of data analytics, the same thing whatever we discussed. What is the work of data analyst? Okay, so so the same thing, we have also discussed what is unstructured data. Okay, so now we will discuss about something called as data warehousing. Okay, so data warehousing. See, what is this? What is this data warehouse? As I told you, so what is the work of data analyst or a data scientist? He will collect the raw data. He will store the data in the data warehouse. Okay. Then he will clean and he will store the data in the data warehouse. So, or directly he will store the data and then he will clean. Anything is possible. Okay. So, what is data warehouse? You should be able to understand. Okay. See, basically, before understanding what is data warehouse, okay, first of all, I will take you the budget, like for example, take a big basket. Okay, big basket or Zepto. See what you are doing with help of these apps. You are ordering a number of items. Yes or no? You are ordering banana. You are ordering what you call something like as rice. You are ordering what you call some chairs. Yes or no? That is, you are ordering different materials at the same time. This big basket, he will collect your orders. He will go to one place called warehouse. Okay, what is this warehouse? It is a place or it is a room, storeroom, where different items are stored together perfectly in an organized manner. Then he will give this order to this warehouse manager. Warehouse manager collects all the orders, collects all the items, put it in one bag, and he will deliver to your home. Yes or no? This is the process. So similarly here also, see how you are storing the different items like rice, fruits, chairs, utensils in a one place or one storage area. Here also you'll be storing different data, okay, different types of data in one place called repository. It is called as repository. So this repository is nothing but data warehouse. Warehouse means what? What is the meaning of warehouse? It is a place where we store different types of information. Okay. So data warehouse means what? Here we are storing different types of data in this area. That is the reason we call it a data warehouse. It's nothing but database. It's nothing but database, but we call it a big database. Okay. So whatever we are calling it as RDBMS, it is a small database, but here we store huge amount of data. Now, best example is your ATMs. For example, you take SBI ATMs. you have ATMs in 3 locations. For example, Bangalore, you have an ATM. Mumbai, you have an ATM. Delhi, you have an ATM. See, you are doing transactions, yes or no? So what is happening? Transaction means what? Okay, it is a raw data. You are collecting a raw data here. Okay, yes or no? So transaction means you are generating some data, which is the raw data. Now we need to extract this data. Okay, we need to extract this data. Then we need to clean this data or transform this data. Okay, fine. Then this load the data. So basically we call it as a ETL process: extraction, transformation, and loading. What we are doing, we are extracting the data from these 3 data sources. Then we are transforming the data. Transforming means cleaning the data. So converting the unstructured data or raw data to the structured data. Then we are loading the data. So loading the data means loading the data to the data warehouse. This is called as ETL process. Basically, the guy who will do this process is called as ETL developer. We have many tools like Informatica, Ab Initio, and all. These are all this is called ETL tools, basically data warehousing tools. Okay, with the help of these tools, what a data warehousing guy will do, he will extract the data, he will transform the data, he will load the data. So once he load the data, then we have something called as reporting tools. With the help of these reporting tools like Cognos, business objects, he will generate some analyze some reports basically. Okay, so to take some business decision. So this is basically why you need to understand, even though it is out of box syllabus of your data science or data analytics. So because this data warehousing is very important concept where you are storing the data as a data analyst or a data scientist, you should be able to understand what is this data warehousing. Okay, hope you understood what is data warehousing. Okay, fine, this is more than enough. Okay, now you please try to understand what is data mining. Okay, see, I told you basically data mining is a process of converting the unstructured data to the structured data. Okay, so you see here this image, this here we are using one tool. Okay, these objects are not in a proper structure. See here, the shape of the objects are in different way. Now with the help of this tool, machine tool, I'm converting this, I'm putting this unstructured objects to the structured objects. See here, it is having some shape. These are proper shape it is having. Okay, so with the help of this proper shape, I can do something. I can put some water, I can drink. But here, I can't do anything here. These are all useless objects. So with the help of this tool, okay, data mining tool, I'm able to convert this unstructured data to the structured data. This is nothing but data mining. Okay, fine. Yeah. So we'll also analyze how we'll do all these things in future purpose. So these are the simple examples of again data mining. So okay, so the data analyst will take the data, raw data from different sources. He will put it to data warehouse. Then he will clean the data with the help of data mining. Then he will prepare the analyzed data with the help of. And then he will generate some reports for analysis purpose. The same here also it is explained the same manner. Okay, so here we have a data source. Okay, then we are doing some transformations here. We are cleaning the data. Then we are preparing the data. With help of prepared data, we are analyzing some reports. See here in the form of graph. Okay, in order to, what is the use of these reports? I can get some knowledge. Yes or no? Whether the sales is high or not. How my sales managers are working. So all this knowledge can be done with the help of data, analysis. Okay. Yeah. So now, so I also told you like, so what is, see, how this data mining is done or how this data cleaning is done. See, by the data scientist or the data analyst. See, the first work of data scientist or the analyst is to extract the raw data. Once he extract the raw data, you need to clean the data. So how it can be done with the help of data cleaning tools. We have n number of data cleaning tools available in the market. Okay, so for example, you take automobile, you take car, four-wheeler car. Okay, car means you have four-wheeler, right? It doesn't have any three-wheeler. Three-wheeler car means auto. So you take four-wheeler car, you have a number of brands like Maruti, Audi, Benz, BMW. Okay, so all these are different brands of the car. But as a common noun, you call them as a car. Yes or no? So you won't call BMW car as a something like another name, right? It is also a car. Only that it is a different manufacturer. That's it. Okay. Similarly, here also you have n number of tools in order to perform the same activity called data cleaning activity. So in order to clean the data, we use different tools. What tools I should use, sir? Okay, so it all depends upon your project. It all depends upon your data architect. Okay, so you have someone called as data architect in your project. He's highly experienced guy. He will identify based on your complexity of the project, based on the complexity of the data to be cleaned. Okay, based on the client suggestion. Okay, based on the budget. Okay, he will assign, he will decide, okay, I want to use, okay, this data cleaning tool called open refine. Okay, so I will train you on open refine. So but as a student, you need to get trained on one or two tools. Okay, so when you get a job based on the requirements, they will only train you, okay, how to ride a Benz car. You know how to ride a Maruti car here. Okay, we will train you how to ride a Maruti car. But once you get into the company, it based on the requirements, they will train you whether to use a Benz car or any other car. Similarly, whether to use this different types of tools. So in this class, we will discuss about Open Refine, how to use Open Refine. Okay, it's a Google, it is a freely available software. It is sometimes called as a Google Refine also because it is an open source project of Google. It is an open source project of Google in order to clean the data. Right? Yeah. So in the next coming slides, we'll explain you how to use that. Okay. Now, so basically, who needs data analytics? Okay, who needs data analytics? See, any business professional or entrepreneur, okay, who is running the organization, he needs data analytics, yes or no, in order to predict his sales or revenue in the future. So marketers need data analytics. For example, he's running different campaigns. Okay, so which campaign is performing well, which campaign is not performing well. Okay, then product manager. For example, take the product called Zomato. Zomato is a product, right? It's an app. So, so as a product manager, I need to analyze, the customer satisfaction. So, and I need to take some decisions. Which functionalities should be there in the project, which functionality should be removed from the product. Okay, so that I can increase the UI UX experience, basically user experience. So the more I increase the user experience, the better they like my product. I should make the app very comfortable to use to my customers. I should not make difficulty. So all these things, how a product manager will be able to analyze with the help of data analytics. Similarly, financial professionals, for example, if you're working in bank, okay, so for example, as a manager, so basically you are approving, you want to approve some loan to one customer or business loan of, for example, 50 crore. Okay, so how can you analyze the risk analysis? So there is something called as risk management, okay, or risk analysis. Whether if you give the customer 50 crores, whether he will repay it or not properly. Basically, how you analyze, you'll take his CIBIL score, you'll do analysis on his credit history, you'll take his bank statements, where he is spending, how he's spending, how much he is saving, yes or no, whether he's what is it, burning the money every day or he is saving, what is his capability. All this, I know he will be doing analysis, data analyst will be doing analysis, and he'll be giving report, of risk management report for the manager in the finance department. Based on this report, he will decide whether to give sanction loan or not. Okay, so and human resource, for example, employee retention. Basically, as a data analyst, you will be doing some analysis on employees satisfactions, their timings, whether you want work from home or not, what is your salary, are you satisfied. So basically you do some analysis and help your human resources guys, to take some analysis. That's what you take any in an organization. Okay, so data analyst will play, or data scientist will play a very important role. He will impact the life of HR department, he will impact the life of finance department, he will impact the life of marketing department. He will impact the life of operations. He will also impact the life of each and every department in the organization. Okay, that is the reason why he is called as a centric guy, data analyst or the data scientist. Without him, for any organization, it is very difficult to take decisions. So this is the need of data analytics. Okay. Now we'll get into something called as types of data analytics. Very, very important. We have four types of data analytics. One is descriptive data analytics. So second is diagnostic analytics. Then third is predictive analytics. Then fourth is prospective analytics. So remember one thing, the entire life of data analyst or data science will do these four types of analysis. Okay. So without these four analytics, there is no concept of data science. 1 minute. So basically, the entire life of data scientist, he'll be performing these four types of analytics, where we need to understand in depth. Okay, so basically, what is this? let me get into each and every analytics, in detail. Okay, so basically each and every analytics will answer certain kind of questions. For example, you take descriptive analytics. Descriptive analytics will answer for the question called what happened. What happened? Okay. For example, you take recently in January, in the new year of 2024, that is 1st January 2024. Okay. So Japan has faced huge massive earthquake. Yes, sir. Okay. It has faced huge massive earthquake. Okay. So what happened? Earthquake has happened. That's it. What is the magnitude of earthquake? 7. Yes or no? So in January, okay, January 2024, what is the magnitude of earthquake? 7. Okay, fine. So this is the information, that is, it is describing the information of the earthquake. That's it. It is telling that this data is telling that what this data is telling, earthquake has happened in Japan, January 2024, and how much earthquake has happened? 7 Richter scale. This is the intensity of earthquake. That is, it is describing some event. That this data is describing some event, what happened, but it is not telling you why it has happened. Yes or no? It is not telling you why it has happened. Okay. So that kind of data, that kind of analytics is called as, okay, descriptive analytics. Basically, descriptive analytics will answer for the question called what happened. What happened? Earthquake has happened. How it has happened will be answered by the analytics called diagnostic analytics. Okay. Why did this happen? Why earthquake has happened? Okay, this question will be answered by diagnostic analytics, but not by descriptive analytics. Descriptive analytics simply it will tell earthquake ho gaya, but kaisa ho gaya, with the help of diagnostic analytics. Okay, so that is the reason why each and every analytics has its own, uh, uh, purpose to solve. Okay, descriptive analytics will describe the event. Okay, but it won't tell, okay, why this event has happened. For example, you got a fever, you will go to the doctor and you will describe, doctor, I have a fever, I'm getting this headache, I'm not able to stand also, I'm not able to sleep. So you are describing some event, what has happened to you. Okay, fine. So this is called, what you are giving some data to the doctor, so doctor is doing some descriptive analytics. That's it. Okay, now what doctor will do, he will try to diagnose your fever. Okay, he will tell, okay, we'll conduct some what you call research on you. Okay, we'll conduct some blood test. We'll take your blood and we'll send to report. We'll analyze your blood test. Then we'll take some decisions. What is this called as a diagnostic analysis? He will tell why you got this fever medically. Doctor will tell why you got this fever after conducting some blood test and all. Okay, after conducting some blood test and after diagnosing your heartbeat or BP or sugar level or your weight. Okay, he will conclude that why you got this fever. Okay, why did this happen? Why you got this fever? He will tell that because you ate something or ice cream and all, you got this fever. Okay, so this is nothing but diagnostic analytics in a very simple way. Now, what is predictive analytics? How you will get fever in the future? He will tell, doctor will tell how you will get fever in the future. So it will answer for the question called what might happen in the future. Again, doctor will tell you if you are eating too much ice creams like this, you will get a fever in future. This is called as predictive analytics. So before that is whatever the data you are getting, if the data is helping you to take some what you call future decisions, okay, that kind of data analytics is called as predictive analytics. Okay, now in order to prevent something, see, अभी तो loss हो गया, मेरा revenue loss हो गया. It should not happen in near future. In the next year, see, January 2024, I lost my revenue. Now, in January 2025, what measures I should take? What measures I should take in order to increase my revenue? So that kind of analytics is called as prescriptive analytics. It's called as prescriptive analytics. Thus, there are 4 types of data analytics. One is descriptive analytics, which will answer for the question called what happened. Second is diagnostic analytics, which will answer for the question called why did this happen. Third is predictive analytics, which will answer for the question called what might happen in the future. Then fourth is prescriptive analytics. What should we do next? What should we do next? Okay. in order to avoid something. So every analytics is having its own purpose to solve. Okay, so this is very, very important concepts in your data analytics. Every data scientist or every data analytics, okay, in his everyday life, he will be doing these 4 types of data analytics. Okay, you'll be doing these 4 types of data analytics: descriptive data analytics, diagnostic data analytics, predictive analytics, and prescriptive analytics. Okay, apart from that, he won't do anything. Okay, so that is very, very important. Okay, yeah. So this slide will explain you basically, it will explain you like every data analytics depends upon other data analytics. For example, you take diagnostic analytics depends upon the output of descriptive analytics. Based on the descriptive analytics, I can prepare your diagnostic analytics. Based on the output of diagnostic analytics, I can prepare your predictive analytics. Based on the output of predictive analytics, I can prepare your prospective analytics. So what is the final outcome? Prospective analytics. Okay, that is every analytics depends upon other analytics in this fashion. Okay, fine. Now we'll get into deep dive into descriptive analytics with some examples. As we told you, descriptive analytics will answer for the question called what happened. Okay, what happened? Earthquake has happened, or you got a fever, and this is the temperature of the fever, but it won't explain you how it has happened, right? So just we'll deep dive into descriptive analytics. Okay, so it is a process of analyzing current and historical data to identify or describe trends and relationship. Okay, so just it is a process. Descriptive, how can I define descriptive analytics? It is a process of analyzing current and historical data. See, for example, you take what is the current data? The earthquake magnitude in January 2024 in Japan is 7. This is the current data. Yes or no? And earthquake magnitude in Jan 2023 in the same Japan is 6. That's it. Okay, it won't tell more than this. So this is the historical data. This is the current data. So we are analyzing this new data and we are describing the trend. What is describing the trends? What is the trend here? What is the trend here? What you are able to analyze, what you are able to get the information by seeing this data. The magnitude of earthquake has increased from 6 to 7 over the last year. Okay, this is the only analysis we can do with the help of this data, but it won't, this analysis cannot describe, cannot tell you why the earthquake has increased to 6 to 7. It won't tell you. Simply it will tell that the earthquake intensity has been increased from 6 to 7, but it won't go in depth. It won't go in depth to the next level and diagnose the things. Okay, so who will analyze, who will diagnose the things? Diagnostic analytics. But descriptive analytics will simply tell, based on the comparison of the historical data and the current data, just it will analyze the data and it will tell that the intensity of earthquake has been more in January 2024 compared to the January 2023. That's it. That is the reason why, because it doesn't dig too much. It doesn't go deeper of analysis. It will use just gist of the analysis. It is also called as simplest form of data analytics. It is also called as simplest form of data analytics. Okay. In a simple words, comparing current data with historical data in order to take certain decisions is called as a descriptive analytics. What decision we take with the help of this data, what decision we took, the earthquake has been increased from 6 to 7. Okay, that is, it has been increased. Why it has been increased? This question will not be answered by the descriptive analytics. This question will be answered by the diagnostic analytics. Hope you understood. Yeah. So basically, there are a number of tools like Tableau or Microsoft Excel, in order to perform this descriptive analytics. Okay, it's a very easy kind of analytics. See, for example, I will directly get into this, dashboard. Basically, this is the, this is the analysis what we are doing with the help of descriptive analytics. See, basically, see here. Okay, this is the basically report of social media. Okay, so in the month of October, okay, so there are a lot of impressions. Okay, your Facebook, see here, these are 3 different colors. blue color is given to Facebook, red color is given to YouTube, and sky blue color is given to Twitter. So in the month of October, Facebook performing well, okay, compared to your Twitter and YouTube. But in the month of November, okay, so again Facebook is performing well, okay, compared to other two social media. But in the month of December, okay, your Twitter is performing well, okay, then Facebook is taking second rank, then third rank is given to YouTube. Always YouTube is not performing well. Yes or no? All these decisions we are able to describe with the help of data, whatever we got in the social media. This is called as descriptive analytics. That's it. We are able to describe, that's it. We are not going in depth. We have some data from the social media, which social media is performing well. See, I'm getting the leads from Facebook, I'm getting the leads from Twitter, I'm getting the leads from, what do you call it? YouTube. But in the month of October, Facebook is doing well compared to other social. Okay, again Facebook is doing well compared to the social media. In the month of December, okay, Twitter is doing well for me. But throughout the months, if you take 3 months data, only YouTube is not performing well. Facebook is performing better, or Twitter is performing better. So all these decisions we are taking just with the help of the data. Okay, so we are not going in depth. We are not diagnosing. See, this analysis is not telling what is the reason for YouTube not performing. Suppose if you are analyzing, like if you are able to understand what is the reason for YouTube is not able to perform, then that kind of analytics is called diagnostic analytics. But here we are not doing any diagnostic analytics. Whatever the data that is available from the social media, we got it into and we are putting in the chart. Okay, and we are analyzing. We are doing some analysis, very simple analysis. Okay, which is performing well, which is not performing well. But why it is not performing well? Why it is performing well? We are not answering for these questions. What we are answering the question? Okay, so how it is performing? That's it. Okay, this is called as descriptive analytics. Okay, a detailed explanation is given here. You can go through it. Okay, similarly here also, see here throughout the year, my Facebook is performing. Only my Facebook performing. Just I am able to get this information. That's it. Facebook acha children, not others. Okay, why Facebook is doing well? That question is answered by the diagnostic analysis. Okay, so now diagnostic analysis. Diagnostic analysis, as we told you, it will answer for the question why did this happen. Okay, so basically I'll give you an example. For example, you take this I'm taking one company called HelloFresh. Okay, so I'm taking one example of company called HelloFresh. Okay, so let me explore what is this company called. Okay, just I'm getting into this company HelloFresh. So HelloFresh is a FMCG industry, food industry, like your Swiggy. Okay, like your Swiggy basically. Okay, so it will supply different food products. Okay, it will supply non-veg products, veg products, fish-based products throughout the world. Okay, so now we will understand. We will take this as a case study how HelloFresh company has implemented diagnostic analysis. Okay, has implemented diagnostic analysis. Okay, see what this HelloFresh company did. It has collected all the information of its customers. It collected the geographical information. It collected the demography information. Demography means male, female information, address, all these things. It also collected the meal type, what type of meals they are ordering, what are the flavors they are preferring, and all this information they collected. This HelloFresh company. Then what they came to know that, see, they came to know that, during this analysis, they came to know that there is a lot of demand for the fish-based products as fish receipts. Okay, so suddenly there is a lot of demand for the fish-based receipts from the North America, from one region which is very near to Atlantic Ocean. So there is something called as North America, where we have one Atlantic Ocean. Okay, where we have one land in near to the area near to the Atlantic Ocean. From this area, okay, they are getting lot of orders for the fish-based receipts. Okay, so basically they want to analyze, they want to understand why there is a demand for fish-based receipts, from this area which is very near to Atlantic Ocean. And that too, when they analyze the data, with the help of descriptive analytics, they came to know that there is a lot of demand for this fish-based products from the females only. Many females are eating fishes there, not men's. They will open the app of HelloFresh, they will order fish, but they are not able to understand why many females are interested in eating the fish. Okay, so now later on they started doing diagnostic analysis. They started going deep. So what they understood with the help of diagnostic analysis, okay, they came to know that most of the women's, okay, who are very, that is the reason why, they many women near this Atlantic Ocean in North America, they started eating the fish. So this information they got with the help of by conducting diagnostic analysis. So once they got this information, what they started, increasing the production of the fish-based receipts. They started increasing the quality. They started giving more offers to the women's, who are staying near Atlantic Ocean, and they started increasing their sales. They started attracting their customers in order to satisfy the women better. Okay, so this is how, okay, this HelloFresh has successfully implemented diagnostic analytics and increased their sales. Okay, so basically this article, okay, so they themselves has given a beautiful article here, okay, how how they have, how HelloFresh is meeting the demand of the customers by increasing, by using this diagnostic analytics. Okay, see here, just you can go through this article. Okay, so you can read this blog. You can able to understand how HelloFresh has implemented the diagnostic analytics in order to increase their sales in the northern Atlantic region of North America. Okay, so this is how companies will implement analytics, okay, in order to increase their sales. Hope you understood. Okay, so basically, I have given a number of assignments. I'll be giving some number of assignments for you. Now I told you, like, I gave one example of Hello World. Okay, now you take an example of Flipkart. Just take these assignments. Like, I want to know how Flipkart uses descriptive and data, I mean diagnostic analysis, which is e-commerce industry. So how Flipkart, implements this diagnostic analytics. How Flipkart will implement this descriptive analytics. Okay, because Flipkart or Amazon, you can take both, or Amazon. Okay, so both these belongs to e-commerce industry. You also take an assignment how Swiggy, which is a FMCG industry, will implement this diagnostic and descriptive analytics. Okay, similarly Pfizer is from healthcare industry. How Pfizer will implement this diagnostic and descriptive analytics. So so what you will do, you should collect the raw data sets and draw some meaningful information and conduct these analytics. Okay, how you do, it's up to you. Basically, just go and research. Okay, so go to Kaggle, get some data of what do you call it, Flipkart and Swiggy. Okay, do some analytics, get some understanding. Okay, so basically generate some reports. Fine, yeah. So now we'll get into something called as predictive analytics. So as I told you now, so predictive analytics will answer the question called what might happen in the future. What might happen in the future? Okay. So basically, if you if you want to perform certain forecasting, for example, weather forecasting. Okay, as I told you, when you are getting into aircraft, basically predictive analytics is very, very important to predict your weather. Or you want to give loan to the customer. CIBIL score or credit score is very important. Fraud detection. How can you prevent the fraud? Okay, with the help of predictive analytics. Then marketing. So how can I increase my lead cost? Or how can I decrease my lead cost? Okay, customer behavior analysis. Then customer churn. Okay, customer churn. Okay, very, very, very important. Customer churn. So what is this customer churn? For example, you take Vodafone. So as soon as Jio came as a competition to Vodafone, most of the customers in Vodafone got down. They unsubscribed. They unsubscribed the services of Vodafone. Yes or no? So that is nothing but customer churn. How can we, what do you call, always this customer churn should be reduced. Okay, it's called retention of customers. Customer churn is nothing but retention of customer. always the retention of customer should be more. That is, the customer churn should be reduced. Okay. So what kind of measures I can take in order to reduce this customer churn and prevent or retain the customers? Okay, very, very important in the predictive analytics. See, for example, you can take the example of Netflix. See, for example, you are watching the movie in the Netflix. Always you are watching the movie, horror movies, for example. Okay. So when you are watching the horror movies, some kind of predictive model algorithms will be running behind the screen of Netflix. Okay, without knowing to you. You don't know that you know that what is happening. Just you are watching the movie, but Netflix app, in the background, okay, many algorithms, many machine learning algorithms will be running behind the background screen of the Netflix app. So especially this predictive machine learning algorithms will be running behind the background screen of Netflix app. Okay, so it will predict that. Okay, it will analyze that you are watching more horror movies. Why can't I suggest another horror movie which has been newly released for some 50% offer? So it will predict. Okay, it will predict your future taste, and it will suggest you now itself. This is the movie which is going to be released in the next month. If you book your ticket, okay, you will get 50% discount now itself. So that obviously you will save the money, right? Yes or no? And he will also increase the sales. So that is the reason why. So how Netflix uses predictive analytics is a big concept again. Okay. So basically, okay. So now we'll get into something called as prescriptive analytics. Okay. So I can say prescriptive analytics is a future of data analytics. As I told you, okay, see what should be done. For example, how can we define prescriptive analytics? It is a process of analyzing the data to make better decisions about the future. For example, if I want to increase my revenue in the future, what kind of decisions I should make now? Okay. For example, if I want to build one house in next coming 2 years, what should I do now? I should save money. I should work hard. I should increase my salary. I should become a data scientist. I should learn data science course. All these are basically, you are taking the decisions, right? Whatever the I'm doing, whatever the data you are analyzing now, it is not for now. It is for your future purpose. Okay. So that kind of analytics is called as a prescriptive analytics. So how, basically it's a process of analyzing the data in order to increase the revenue of my future, reduce the customer churn, and prevent the fraud in future. Prevent the fraud in future. Basically, it is called as future analytics. Okay, fine. So this is about prescriptive analytics. We have different types of examples. For example, investment decisions, whether to invest in a company or not, lead scoring, how can we increase, how can we prevent a fraud detection, even in product management. Okay. So basically, what skills are in demand? What skills are in demand now? Suppose if I learn Java now, am I in demand? No. Okay. I'm a testing department. I'm a tester or a QA guy. I'm in demand? No. So now I'm very expert in what you call from past 12 years. I'm working in what you call programmer. Okay, I'm working as a programmer, but my salary is only 10 lakhs per annum. Why? All these questions will be answered, in this with the help of this slide. Okay, so in this slide, what you are able to understand? See, as per according to Hal Varian, who is the chief economist of Google, what he's telling. Okay, if you are able to, if you have ability to take the data, that is, if you have ability to collect the data, if you have ability to understand the data, if you have ability to process the data, if you have ability to extract and visualize and communicate the data, okay, then you are in demand. Okay, so these skills are in demand. The people who are having these skills, they are highly demand in market. Who are those people? Data scientists or data analysts. These people, they are highly demand in the market. Okay, so this is not my words, this is the words of Mr. Hal Varian as per chief economics. So whatever the technology you are working on Java or .NET, testing or finance or any industry, there you are not able to see the growth. Why? Because you are not in demand basically. Many people are in Java. Yes or no? So when you are in demand, if you know how to analyze the data, if you know how to process it, how to predict some information with the help of data, if you know how to develop machine learning algorithms, if you know how to use some AI tools, then you are in demand. Okay, so that is the reason why data scientists are in demand. Okay, now we'll get into something called as concept of data science. See, as I told you, first understand what is the definition of data science. Okay, data science is a process of analyzing or studying the data to extract meaningful insights for the business. What is this basically? It's nothing but data analytics, yes or no? Okay, it is a work done by the data analyst, yes or no? So now tell me, data analyst is different from data scientist? No, both are same. It is a work of data scientist itself. Whatever the work of data analyst, it's the same work of data scientist. So data science is nothing but it's a process of analyzing or studying the data. What kind of data? Raw data, to extract meaningful insights for the business. Yes or no? It's nothing but data science. Whatever you are seeing this, okay, it's nothing but this cycle. It's called a data science life cycle. Okay, which will be dealt in the concept of data science project management or AI project management. We have something called as data science project management or AI project management, which will train you in thorough, in depth when we are doing some projects. Okay, so at that time, we should be able to understand what is this project data science life cycle. Okay, fine. So now you came to know that you are all data scientists. Okay, previously 3 years back, you people they used to call as a data analyst, but no one will call you as a data analyst now. You are all data scientists. Okay, fine. So basically, this is the definition of data science. Again, I'm telling it's the process of analyzing the data or studying the data to extract meaningful insights for the business. Basically, data science will help the data scientist to answer for the question called, okay, what happened, why it has happened, what will happen, and what can be done with the results. What is this question, sir? Is nothing but different types of analytics. What is this? What happened? Descriptive analytics. What is this? Diagnostic analytics. What is this? It is predictive analytics. What is this? It is nothing but prospective analytics. So data scientist will do all these kinds of four analytics in his day-to-day life. Okay. Now, what are the different skills or tools required in the data scientist? The first tool is mathematics or statistics. Statistics, I can say, it's a mother of data science. How data science, which technology or which concept has given birth to data science? Statistics. Okay, so statistics are mathematics. It is the mother of data science. Okay. Similarly, we have something called as machine learning. As I told you, Alexa is a machine. It is not a human being. So I'm making the Alexa to learn something. So that is called machine learning concept. Okay, where one of the skill that is required for the data science. Then data and business analytics. Okay, see, data analytics and business analytics. These two are very good, very important skills for the data scientist to perform day-to-day life. Okay, see, what is the difference between data analyst and the business analyst? You have a question, right? So data analyst and the business analyst. See, I'll tell you one thing. See, data analyst, what is the work of data analyst? He will collect the raw data, he will clean the data, he will dump the data to the data warehouse, and he will analyze the data, and he will do predictive analytics or diagnostic analysis or any kind of analytics. But this business analytics, what this fellow he will do, he will take this data, whatever the data that is collected, whatever the end user data, basically analyzed data. He will take this analyzed data from the data scientist. He will collaborate with n number of departments in the organization. Okay, he will use some tools. Okay, in order to collaborate with n number of departments in the organization, and he will take important business decisions. Okay, if you are from MBA graduate, okay, most of the people with MBA background, they will choose this career as a data analytics. Okay, it is a part of data science only. It is a part of data analyst only, but he will play bit different role. That's it. Okay, but both are same. Okay, so but in this course, once you finish, what is the outcome of this program or course? You can work as a data analyst or a business analyst, but you can't work as a machine learning engineer. You can't work as a deep learning, because see, it is a very vast subject. Data science is a very vast subject. If you want to study what is data science, it will take years together. But here, what is the outcome of this course? You can work as a data analyst or a business analyst. Most of the non-IT people, if you are from non-IT background, obviously we suggest you to go as a data analyst or a business analyst, because there is no coding requirement. I will prove this in this class. We'll use some tools where without knowledge of SQL, without knowledge of Python, you can clean the data. you can extract the data, and even you can analyze the data also. I'll show you in this class. Okay, that is the reason why most of the non-IT people with a non-coding experience, they will choose their career as a data analyst or the business analyst, which is a part of data science. Suppose if you are from BTech background or if you are from programming background, those people they will choose the career of machine learning or deep learning or NLP or generative AI. So these are the different tools. Now we'll discuss about okay, what is the data science life cycle. So this is the block diagram from Google. Okay, so from Google. So basically, what Google is telling, a data scientist, first he will capture the data, which is called as data entry, data acquisition, signal reception, data extraction. Basically, okay, all are same. Basically, he will capture the data. Data scientist or data analyst, anyone. Then he will maintain the data. That is, he will what you call, he will do data cleaning, he will do data warehousing, data processing, and all. Then he will process the data. Okay. Then he will analyze the data. Then he will communicate, generate the reports to take some decisions. Again, this cycle will continue like this. So this is called as data science life cycle. Basically, how data scientist or data analyst will perform his day-to-day life like this. First, he will capture the data, then he will maintain the data or clean the data, then he will process the data, then he will analyze the data, then he will communicate the data. Communicate the data means he will take the business decisions. Okay, he will generate some reports. Okay, so now what are the different roles of data scientist? As I told you, data scientist, he can work as data analyst, he can work as business analyst. Okay, he can work as data, data engineer, data engineer. So data engineer, something called as big data. So suppose if you know what they called, if you're, these are technical guys basically. These two are non-technical, non-IT people will do. So data engineer, if you are expert in big data like Hive, Pig and all different tools are there, then you can become a data engineer. Okay. He can also become what you call machine learning engineer. Okay, so machine learning engineer. He can also become what you call deep learning engineer. He can also become NLP engineer. Like this, he can take n number of roles. But after completion of this course, you can take these two roles perfectly: data analyst or business analyst. Okay. Now, data science applications, as I told you, data science or data analytics is not confined to only one department. It is confined to n number of departments. It can take healthcare, transportation, sports, government, e-commerce, gaming, social media, fintech. You take any other industry apart from this industry, there are n number of applications for the data scientist. That is, these many job opportunities you have. Now we'll discuss about so basically how as a data scientist or a data analyst you can climb your career ladder. What is the career path of data analyst? Now you will enter as a data analyst in the industry. Okay. See, after this course, you will become a data analyst or a data scientist. These two are the entry level jobs basically. Okay. Now no more you are called as a data analyst, you are called as a data scientist, as I told you. Okay. So after working some 2 years, you will be called as a senior data analyst. Okay. Okay, or then lead data analyst. Now, if you want to get into technical part, you can change your career to principal data scientist, then chief data scientist. Now, if you don't want technical part, you want a functional part. Okay, you can go as a data science manager where you can be leading the team of 10 people and data scientists, where here you will be getting the concepts of project management, data science project management. Then you can become a director of data science, then you can become vice president of data science. So this is how you can increase your career or climb the ladder of the career in the data science. Okay, fine. So now we'll get into something called as what is machine learning. See, as a data analyst, I need not be expert in the data science, machine learning. I did not develop any machine learning algorithms using Python. They won't ask you to write a code and develop some machine learning algorithms. They won't ask you to do so as a data analyst or the business analyst. But it is your duty as a data analyst in order to understand what is machine learning, what is how many types of machine learning. Okay, so this knowledge is very important for you as a data analyst. So what is machine learning? Okay, I can define machine learning as a subfield of data science or AI. Okay, so which is capable of training the machine or making the imitating the machine to behave as a human being. So basically, I told you, right? Okay, so Alexa, you take just example as Alexa. Okay, so Alexa is your machine, right? So I am making Alexa. Okay, just I will go to this Alexa. I have one very good slide. See here, this Alexa. Sorry, yeah. So this is an Alexa. Alexa is not a machine, right? Okay, it's a machine. So what I'm doing with this Alexa, I'm telling to Alexa, which is the machine, to switch on my TV. Turn on Alexa, turn on the TV. It will turn on. How it will turn on? That is, it is behaving as human being. Yes or no? Okay. So that is, I'm making the Alexa, or I'm making this machine to learn something. Okay. I'm training this machine how to turn on. Then only it will understand how to turn on. Otherwise, it won't understand. So this is called as machine learning. Okay. So we have different types of machine learning here. Okay. So one is supervised machine learning, then unsupervised machine learning, then semi-supervised, then reinforcement learning. Okay. So even another example of machine learning is your Google search. So how a Google, for example, you take Google search, you have only one text box here. That's it. You have only one text box on the page, which can take any input as a text from the human being, and it will throw the output, okay, based on the input of the human being. Yes or no? So how basically behind the screen of this Google search engine, there is a powerful machine learning algorithms running behind the screen of this, Google search page. So as soon as you type, something called as Microsoft. If you type Microsoft, whatever the content is there in the Microsoft available in the internet, it will search and will fetch you and it will project you on the page. Yes or no? So n number of machine learning algorithms are learning behind, or they are running behind the screen of the Google. Yes or no? So these machine learning algorithms, will take the input from the human beings. It will learn. Oh, okay. So this Java is asking me, okay, about it. He needs some information about the Microsoft. Let me give the details. It will understand this, this kind of input, and it will respond to Java with the information of the Microsoft. How? With the help of machine learning algorithms. Okay. So that is the reason if you see here, even I represented it with the brain. Okay, intelligence is a human brain basically. Okay, it will act as a human being. So machine learning, I can define machine learning as making the machine capable or imitating the human intelligent behavior. How human beings are behaving in the similar way. Okay, machines also will behave. Okay, with the help of machine learning. Machine learning means making the machine to learn something. Very simple. Okay, if I'm successful in making the machine or a robot or computer to learn something like human beings, okay, and expect and behaves like human beings, it's nothing but machine learning. Okay, fine. So we have two types of machine learning. One is supervised and unsupervised machine learning. So basically, what is supervised machine learning? For example, it's a very simple, if you want to put in very simple words, supervised machine learning can be defined as a machine making the machine to learn with a teacher. Okay, for example, you are in LKG. Yes or no? In LKG, you have a teacher, okay, who will tell that what is this? It's A. What is it? Is the B. Yes or no? So unless or until if she is teaching you on the board, okay, you are not able to understand what is this and this. Yes or no? So with the help of the teacher or with the help of some labels, for example, you see here, this is the data what we are giving to this machine. What kind of data? Different shapes. One is 4 sides, one shape is having 3 sides. Okay. And you are also supplying some other data which is called as labels. What is this label? These labels are telling if it is having 4 sides, it is square. If it is having 3 sides, it is triangle. If it is having 6 sides, it is hexagon. Okay. So these are called as labels basically. Okay. So now you are supplying the data along with the labels to this machine and training the machine. Now machine is able to understand whenever you give the test data like this, a object with 3 sides, it will tell this is triangle. Whenever you supply the data with the object with 4 sides, it will tell it is a square. How it is able to predict? How it is able to predict? Because you are training that machine with the help of labels. That is, you are training the machines with the help of teacher. So this is called as supervised machine learning. Suppose, in other words, opposite to this, if you are training the data, see here, I am giving this image having some dogs and cats. As a human being, I know this is dog or which is dog, which is cat. But machine doesn't know which is dog, which is cat, because you are not supplying any labels here. Yes or no? So this is called as unsupervised machine learning. That is without any information. Okay, the input data doesn't have any information. It doesn't have any labels to train the machine. So without without having labels, okay, so the process of training the machine is called as unsupervised machine learning. So please remember that most of the real-time data which is available in the market. For example, as I told you, if you collect the raw data from the Amazon with the help of web scraping, whatever the data we are getting, it's nothing but it is unstructured data. It doesn't have any labels. Okay, 99% of the live data which is available in the market, these are all unstructured data. So what is the meaning of that? 99% of the machine learning technology is unsupervised. Okay, for example, is Google. Google is an unsupervised machine learning technology. Okay, it doesn't have any teacher. Okay, without any teacher it will understand. When you type something called as Microsoft, oh, this is one company, Bill Gates is the CEO. Okay, I need to give the data of this Microsoft to this end user. That's it. That's how it will do all these things with the help of n number of technologies. There are n number of machine learning, unsupervised machine learning technologies running behind the screens. It will identify, okay, this kind of if it is having small mouth, if it is having very soft body, it is cats. Okay, if it is having hard body and if it is barking like anything, it is a dog. So it will organize, it will group these objects into different, it's called clustering technology. Okay, as a data analyst you will not worry about this. Okay, just try to understand. Okay, so it will group the objects into different clusters. Okay, and it will identify these are dogs, these are cats, but it doesn't depends on the labels of the input. That is called as unsupervised machine learning. Okay. Now we'll get into something called as artificial intelligence. See, basically, what is this AI? See, AI is a part of data science. Okay, I'm telling you, AI is a part of data science, or I can say it is a part of machine learning. Okay, it is a subset of machine learning. So machine learning is a part of data science. Machine learning is a subset of data science. AI is a subset of machine learning. So what is artificial intelligence? The name itself is telling, if you are, it is a process of making a machine to give some intelligence, to behave as an intelligent device. Again, I'm taking the same example of Alexa. Okay, Alexa is a machine where I am making to work as an intelligent device. Okay, we are all humans, we are all human beings or intelligent devices. Yes or no? If lion is coming, we'll run away. Why? We know that lion will come and kill us. Yes or no? So otherwise, if you are not intelligent device, you will be staying like that only, lion will come and attack you. The same thing here also. AI, what is mean by AI? It is a process of making a machine as an intelligent device. It's nothing but artificial intelligence. But that is whatever the intelligence God has given for us, for human beings, is a biological intelligence. It's a natural intelligence. But whatever the intelligence we are giving to the machines, it's nothing but artificial. Okay, fine. So this is nothing but artificial intelligence. Okay. So now we discuss something called as natural language processing. Okay, again I'm taking the concept of Alexa here. See, Alexa, what is the input you are giving to Alexa? Are you typing something? No, right? What is the input? Human voice. Yes or no? So human voice is the input. Okay. So I'm telling, hi Alexa, please turn on the TV. So Alexa is able to interpret, understand the human voice, convert that human voice into its machine understandable language, and use the result. It will on the TV. Yes or no? That is natural language processing. What is natural language? Human being language is a natural language. My voice is a natural language. English is my natural language. Hindi is my natural language. A machine will understand the natural language and will process this natural language and use and behave as an intelligent device and gives the output result. Okay. So this is called as natural language processing. So Alexa is nothing but NLP device. It's nothing but AI device. It's nothing but ML device, machine learning device. It's nothing but data. Who has developed Alexa? Data scientists. Okay. So how Alexa works? Basically, so a human being talks to the machine called Alexa. Then machine will capture this audio. Then it will convert this audio to text. Okay. Then machine will process this text data. The data is converted to again conversation. Okay. So and finally it will respond to the audio file. So this is how Alexa will work or NLP will work. Okay. So as a data analyst or a business analyst, you should be able to understand what is ML, what is machine learning, what is AI, what is NLP. Okay. Now you are very clear about this, right? Now please try to understand what is deep learning. Okay. Fine. So the name itself suggesting deep learning. So what is the difference between machine learning and deep learning? See, machine learning, okay, is a subset of data science. Okay, AI is a subset of ML. Then NLP is a subset of AI. Okay. Now deep learning is also subset of AI. We have something called as a deep learning, which is also subset of AI. All this belongs to machine learning only. Okay. Now see, I'm not using deep learning in the NLP. Sorry, in the Alexa. Alexa doesn't require any deep learning because it is a very simple application. But in Tesla car, for example, you take Tesla car, it's a very complex application. I want to go from Hyderabad to Mumbai without a driver. Yes or no? So it's a very complex application, right? In that complex application, I'll be using this technology called as deep learning technology, where I will design something called as artificial neural network, which will imitate the human brain. See here, this is a human brain. Do you know, in human brain, we have lot of biological neurons. Okay, lot of biological neurons, billions, trillions of biological neurons interconnected to each other. Do you know the structure of biological neuron? Now I will become biology teacher now. See here, this is the structure of biological neuron. How in your brain, not only in your brain, in my brain also. Okay, this is a structure of biological neuron. It will be having something called as, this is a this is one neuron. Okay, one neuron cell. We call it a one neuron cell, biological neuron cell. So it is having something called as body. This is called a body, cell body. Okay, inside something you are called as a nucleus. These are all dendrites, branches of this neuron, which will connect to other neurons. This is something called as transmission line called axon. So here the pulse will be generated, electrical pulse will be brain signals will be generated in the center of the nucleus. Okay, and it will be propagated or transmitted through this axon, and it will be distributed to other neuron cells, okay, which are interconnected to this neuron with the help of axon terminals. Like this signal transmission is given to your arms, your legs, your body parts. Okay, suppose if this neuron gets died, obviously what happens? You get paralysis. We get something called as, like paralyzed or Parkinson's, diseases. Why? Because this neuron cell is died. Okay, so that is the reason why we tell don't use mobile phone too much. It will affect your neuron. Okay, so don't use what you call earphones. Don't take too much stress. Please take care of your brain because these are very sensitive neurons. Okay, so this is a biological neuron. See here in your brain, like this, n number of biological neurons are interconnected to each other. Billions, trillions of biological neurons will be having in the brain. Okay, so see here, this is the signal. This is a biological neuron. See how the electrical impulses are transmitted from one neuron to other. So why I'm telling this? Because in the deep learning technology, okay, we'll be using this concept of biological neuron, okay, our brain, human brain concept, in order to imitate the artificial neuron or artificial neural network. This is called as biological neural network. What is a biological neural network? Interconnection of different biological neurons is called as our biological neural network. Okay, now what we do in deep learning, we will imitate. Okay, now see here, this is a biological neuron. It is having input and output and a body cell. How can I convert this into artificial neuron cell? See here, this is an artificial neuron. Okay, fine. So I'm representing this biological cell as a one circle. I'm putting in one symbol called sigma and having inputs like this. This is x1, x2, x3. These have three inputs. Output is y1. So what I'm doing, these are all inputs. See here, x1, x2, x3. So it is taking inputs from different neurons. It is combining all these inputs. It is transferring and giving the output called y. Similarly, the same thing I represented in mathematically like this. Okay, so simply I can put like this. So this is your artificial neuron. This is your artificial neuron. This is your artificial neuron. Okay, so if I combine like this, now see here. Okay, so if I combine like this, so this is your first one artificial neuron with some inputs and output. This is your second artificial neuron with input and output. Okay, this is in the first layer. You have another, you know, neurons like this in the second layer. You have another neurons in the third layer. Okay, so all how biological neurons are interconnected to each other. Similarly, all these artificial neurons can be interconnected to each other. Can be interconnected to each other. So like this, when you interconnect all these artificial neurons, together, we call something. We get something called as artificial neural network. See here, we have this is we have three kinds of layers in the artificial neural network. Okay, input layer, hidden layer, then output layer. So what is happening here? These are all neurons, okay, which are represented in the form of circles. Okay, these are all neurons. See here, this neuron is interconnected to all the neurons. Okay, so like this, these are interconnections. These are connection between neurons. So artificial neural network is nothing but interconnection of different artificial neurons. So when we interconnect different artificial neurons, we call something it as artificial neural network. Artificial neural network, where if you give input, you get output. This kind of technology, we'll use in Tesla car. So there is a separate, YouTube video how Tesla car uses neural networks. So as a data scientist, it is not your work to develop artificial neurons. It is something we have a separate role in data scientist called deep learning engineer. He will develop all these artificial neurons. Okay, and it's a very highly paid jobs. Okay, but as a data analyst, you should be able to understand what is deep learning, what is neuron, what is artificial neuron, what is artificial neural network. Okay, because in industry, when you go to the industry, you need to work as a team, not as individual, right? So in your team member in a project, you will be having deep learning engineer, you will be having a what do you call machine learning engineer. You will also get an opportunity to work with project management. Okay, so all these engineers will be there with you along with business analyst. So you should be able to understand all these things. Now we'll get something called as generative AI. I told I told you generative AI is a last topic. So basically it is, I can say it is a future of data science. Okay, so basically what is this generative AI? Basically it will generate human like outputs. How human being generate outputs based on inputs. Similarly, generative AI will also generate intelligent outputs. Okay, see for example, for example, you take you take your Google itself. When you're typing something in Google, immediately you can see something called as generate enabling generative AI. Okay, so it will search based on the input what a human being is giving. It will search the data which is available throughout the internet. Then whether it is right or wrong, also it will give. Okay, so this is called as generative AI. So we have something called as here AI generators. Okay, AI generators are the tools which are used in generative AI. Okay, which is called as ChatGPT and DAL E2. We also use something called as Open AI tools. Okay, so Open AI is a US based company, in San Francisco. So this company has developed n number of generative AI tools. Okay, so see here, these are the tools of the generative AI. OpenAI 5, OpenAI Codex. Okay, so all these, okay, are the examples of generative AI. So we have something called as like Chat GPT. Okay, so Chat GPT is also it generates text resembling something like human words. Okay, so whatever you ask to Chat GPT, it will generate. Okay, nowadays, no need to write any coding and all. For example, you have a data set, sales data set. You want to get information about top 10 performing sales managers. Just you can ask ChatGPT tool or generative AI tool in text. Just you can type, okay, hi ChatGPT, please generate a report, of a sales of top 10 performing sales manager. It will generate. Okay, you do not write any coding. So very powerful, intelligent tools. These are all. Okay. So I'm going to show you how we are using in data analytics now. So these are different use cases of generative AI, which is used to make some dubbing films, or it can be used to prepare your resumes. Okay, so summarize emails. Okay, n number of create a music of your own styles. N number of complex applications you can use with the help of generative AI. Okay. Now it's the time to discuss about data science project management in brief. See, basically, what is the use of what is the work of project manager? He will he will bridge the gap between the technical expertise of data scientists and the strategic goals of the organization. See, as an organization, I'll be having my own goals. So, what data science project manager will do? He will coordinate with the data scientists like you, and he will analyze, he will bridge the gap between the goals of the organizations and between you. He will tell basically this is my organization goals, how you should achieve you. Okay, what measures you should take, what process or what methodology you need to implement in the project in order to achieve my organization goals. This is what a project manager will do in the data science projects. So basically we have different types of data science project management approaches. One is called as agile data science, then scrum data science. Now we have a something called as Microsoft TDSP. So basically team data science process. What is TDSP? Team data science projects, which is one of the agile data science methodology. Okay. So basically you should be able to understand in data science project management, you should be able to understand the data science life cycle also, which we have discussed in the earlier phase. Then what is this agile project management? See, it's the process of dividing or breaking the entire projects into different phases. For example, okay, planning phase, design phase, developer, testing phase, deployment phase, review phase, and launch phase. So what I do here as a project manager, I will divide the complete data science project into different phases. Okay, based on my phases, I will get the deliverables. This is nothing but agile project management. It is one kind of methodology or approach how to do your project in the data science. Similarly, Scrum management. See, in the Scrum project, it is also one of the methodology or approach in order to do your projects, where the project manager, he will set some meetings. He will do some meetings with the team. He will use some tools, and he will assign some roles for you. Okay, you take a developer role, you take a tester role. Okay, he will do some Scrum meetings. Okay, so and he will learn from this experience basically. Okay, so Scrum meetings or Scrum practices will help you to do some self management and learn from experience and adapt to change. Okay, so if you see this graph, you are seeing some teams, your manager, okay, having conducting some meetings with the team, and he's taking some decisions. So this is called as Scrum methodology, data science project management. Okay, so hope you understood all these concepts. So with this, we are able to end the theoretical concepts. Okay, now this is the time. Okay, so to take some just small break of 5 minutes. Okay, then it's the final concepts. What is left is web scraping and data cleaning. Now will start our practicals. Only two concepts are left for this class. What is web scraping and data cleaning? We will discuss how to use a tool called web scraper. Okay, so I'll make you hands on here. I'll tell you how to use a tool called web scraper, how to extract the raw data from Amazon website. Okay, then I'll also teach you how to use a data cleaning tool called open refine hands on, and how to clean the data. So with this, our discussion will end. So what I suggest you, just take some 2 minutes of break, have some water or coffee, then we can join. Just I need 10 minutes more of your class, 10 to 15 minutes more of your class, so that we can wind off. Okay. So yes. So till this project management. Okay. So do you have any queries? Okay. So hope you are very clear regarding what is data analytics, what is data science, what is the work day-to-day work of data scientist or analyst, what is the importance of data analytics, what is raw data, how can you get the raw data from Kaggle or publicly available data. Okay, and what is web scraping. Okay, so basically it's a live data set. Then what is data mining, what is data warehouse, then what are the different types of analytics. Okay, 4 types of analytics: descriptive, diagnostic, predictive, and prospective. Okay, so what are the different types of data science project management, what is machine learning, what is AI. Okay, so what is NLP, what is generative AI. So all these belongs to data science. Okay, so now you are very crystal clear why you have came to this course, what will happen if you do this course, right? So this is a very important classes, introduction or oriented classes, before attending any original classes. Okay, so hope you understood till now. So you can take some break. You can take some break for 2 minutes. You can be in the class only. You can mute yourself. I'll be muting myself. Now the time is around 12:55. I'll come back by 2:10. Okay, I'll take some 10 minutes break. I'll have some coffee. I will just join within 10 minutes so that you can also recreate for some time so that we'll finish the concept of web scrapping. Okay, so web scrapping, what is web scrapping? Okay, so why we use web scrapping and how to use this web scrapping. Okay, so and how can we, what are the applications of web scrapping? So we'll also discuss this what do you call tool called web scrapper. Okay, it is mostly usable, mostly available tool in the market called web scrapper. How can we use web scrapper? With the help of web scrapper. Okay, fine. So I'll explain you hands-on. It will be very, very interesting. It is not a theory part, it is a practical part, practical sessions. Okay, fine. So yeah, so I can take some uh, rest for 10 minutes. Yeah, so from which technology we'll start for data list? From which technology we'll start? See, that's what we will start from, web scraping technology. Okay, so we'll get into data cleaning, then we'll get into different, we'll get into Python, we'll work on different tools called NumPy, Panda, we'll work on Excel, we'll work on what you call Power BI, Tableau, and all these things step by step. We'll go in step by step manner. Okay, fine. Hope I answered your question. So if you have any questions, you can unmute yourself and you can ask. Yeah, we'll start Excel. See, Excel is the only tool. Okay, it's a statistical tool. That is not a problem. We will start Excel. Once you are perfect in web scraping, once you are perfect in data cleaning, and once what you call it, once you are good in some Python coding and all, we'll start Excel. That is not a problem. Excel is very easy part. Yeah.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
So just give me some 10 minutes. I'll refresh
Yeah,
myself.
yeah, sure.
You can also have some, refreshments. We'll
Yes,
join.
yes.
We'll join at 2:15. Okay, we'll join
2:15. Okay,
2:15.
okay, okay.
2:15. We'll finish the classes by 2:30. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Hi guys, shall we start the session? Are you there? Hello?
Yes, hello.
Yeah. So we'll start the session.
Yes.
So basically, so now here we need to understand what is my web scraping. So as I told you, so web scraping is one of the technology which is used to collect the data from the websites, that is internet. Okay. So basically, because what is my scraping? It is nothing but collecting the data. Why it is called as web scraping? Because we are collecting the data from the internet, that is www. We call it as web scraping. Why we need to collect the data from the internet? Because I told you like internet is a vast repository of the data. Okay. So compared to other data which is available in other sources, whatever the data that is available in the internet, it is huge data basically. That is the reason why web scraping is gaining more importance nowadays in order to do certain competitive analysis or any other applications. Okay. So this is about web scraping. So a very useful diagram for the web scraping where you can understand how you do web scraping basically. So if you see here, we have different web pages here. For example, you take Amazon website. So let me explore Amazon website here. So I'll take you to Amazon website. Okay. So Amazon. So this is the Amazon website. Now, as soon as you open the Amazon website, you are on the home page of the Amazon website. Yes or no? Okay. So this is home web page. Now you have something called as different categories. Okay. The complete Amazon website is divided into different category pages. See here, shop by category. Okay. So you have different categories like mobile computers, then TV applications, then men's fashion, women fashions, kitchen applications, beauty and health applications, sports, toys, car, books. These are all different categories. Okay. So the complete Amazon website is organized into categories and subcategory pages. Okay. So this is now when I click here, okay, I'm into category page. Okay. Now this is the category page. When I all these are subcategories, all mobile phones, cases and covers, power banks. So when I click on power bank, so basically I'm getting into this subcategory page. I'm in the subcategory page of power bank. Okay, fine. So now these are all products, power bank products basically. You are able to see the description of the product. You are able to see the image of the product. Okay, the pricing of the product. Okay, so basically this is the product page. Okay, so that is your Amazon e-commerce website is completely, organized into different categories and subcategories and the products information. So what product information you have? You have product, what do you call that? For example, if I click here, you have product image, you have product image, yes or no? So name of the product, Redmi, Blinken. You have description of the product, you have rating of the product, you have the pricing of the product, yes or no? These are all different attributes of the product. So now to talk your Amazon website. So your Amazon website is, so this is the home page of your Amazon website, home page. So home page again, under home page, you have something called as category page. Category page. Okay. So under category page, you have something called as subcategory page. Subcategory page. Okay. So under subcategory page, you have something called as product. Product page. Yes or no? So under product page, you have product name, product image, product price, product description. Yes or no? So see here, this is organized in terms of something called as tree structure. This is the root of the tree, and this is the stem, this is the trunk, these are different branches. Okay, so it is like organized as tree structure. Okay. So this is in the web scraping, we call something called as site map. We call this as a site map. Okay. There is one terminology called site map. So where we need to construct or design this site map in this manner. Okay, with the help of okay, tool called web scraping tool. Okay, so here we'll be using web scraping tool in order to scrap different web pages of the Amazon. So this is the home page, this is a category page, this is a subcategory page. Okay, so this web scraping, we will program this web scraping tool in order to scrap the data from different pages of the Amazon. Then once it is scrapping the data, then we load this data to the .csv file or database or JSON file or okay, Excel file. Okay, basically you can use any file, okay, in order to load the data, or directly you can load the data to the data warehouse. Okay, so basically this is the process of data extraction, raw data extraction basically. So how practically we'll do all these things, we'll discuss. So this also explains the similar way. You see here different websites, web pages we have. Okay, where you are extracting the data and scrapping the data and storing the data into the different files. So how this web scraper tool or a program works? See, basically you can use this web scraper as a tool, or you can use Python programming or any programming, you know, to write some small script. Script means small program where you can do this web scraping. But however, as a data analyst, we are least bothered about the programming. We are best bothered about the tools always. Okay. So basically we'll use tools here. So what we'll do, we'll select the website, we'll find the data to be scrapped that is collected. We'll program the, or we'll write the script, or we'll program the data. Then we'll run the program. Then we'll store the data in the file. So what are the applications of web scraping? See, there are many number of applications of web scraping. So if you are expert in web scraping itself, you will start getting jobs now itself. Okay. So there are a lot of requirements for a data analyst who are experts in web scraping. Their function is only to web scrap the data. So the best example I can tell is price monitoring or competitive analysis. So basically, as I told you, Amazon, for example, there's a concept of price intelligence data collection. So Amazon wants to, it wants to do some competitor analysis. At that time, it will do certain kind of web scraping, on different competitor websites. It can be Flipkart, Zomato, or it can be what you call Zepto, all these things. It will extract the data from these websites. It will extract the price of the data. It will extract the price of the product, name of the product, description. It will do some analysis, and it will tell to the, the data scientist will tell to the Amazon managers that, okay, so this is the best time to reduce the price of the product, or this is the best time to improve the quality of the product. So how they are able to take the decisions with the help of web scraping. Okay. So there are many applications, not only like competition analysis. Okay, so even in lead generation, in real estate, financial, data analysis, academics, news monitoring, brand monitoring, n number of email marketing. So there are n number of applications of web scraping. Okay, so now we'll get into something called as web scraper. So just you can open your Google Chrome. Okay, so open your see what I'll do. Already I opened the Google Chrome here. So what I'll do, just you can open your Google Chrome here. So just type the Google web scraper. So you can get into the website of web scraper. It is a basically tool. Okay, so this is the website of web scraper, webscraper.io. Just I'm pasting it into. Please check your chat window. Just you can open this website in your Google Chrome. Of course, you can use any browser also, no problem. But I use Google Chrome. Yeah, because web scraper is from Google. It's a Google project again. So basically, webscraper.io. Hope you have opened, right? Did you open that website, Javed? Hi, Javed. You are able to open this website, right? You can unmute yourself.
Yes, I'm opening.
Yeah. Please open that. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So you open this website, right? So you
Yes.
Basically, you are on the home page. Am I right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So now just you can click on pricing. Click on pricing.
Yeah.
So this is a freely available tool where you can, as of now, you can install, click on install for the freely available tool. Okay. In future, if you want to purchase, you can use,
Okay.
you can do all free trial. Okay. See, you have different versions of web scraping here. Web
Yeah.
scraping tool like project version, professional version, business and scale. So depends upon the complexity of the website which you want to scrap, you can use this. But here I am using this browser extension where your web scraper tool will be added as an extension to your browser. Just click on install.
Okay.
Click on install as so. Just you need to what you call just sign in. Okay.
Okay.
You can sign in with your email ID. I will use some other. I don't have. I'll use my manager ID. I think. Yeah. So I signed in. Just it will ask you to sign in with your Google. Did you sign in?
Yeah. Actually, my laptop is not permitted to action because it is an office laptop.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. Fine. So
So
better use some
I will.
personal laptop. No
Yeah, I
problem.
will try. I will try any other laptop.
No problem. So just you can go through this video now. It is
Yeah.
recorded. So once you finish this class, you can go through this recording and you can try in your personal laptop. So
Okay.
as soon as you log in, you'll find something called as add to Chrome. Okay, click on add to Chrome. So this tool will be added to your Chrome as an extension. Okay, so add extension. Click on add extension. That's it. Okay, that's it. Did not do anything. That's it. Done. So your web scraper tool has been added to your web browser. Okay, your tool has been installed. How can you come to know? Just go. You are able to find these three dots right here.
Yeah.
Okay, so just click on the three dots, go down, click on more tools, then you click on developer tools.
Okay.
Okay, so you can change the visibility here if you want. Okay, so how to change my visibility? And click, if you click here, it will come down. This barcode come down. Okay, now see
Okay.
here, you are able to see this like web scraper like this.
Yeah.
So if you are not able to install, if you didn't install properly, no, you can't see this web scraper in your tools. It won't appear
Okay. Okay.
because you are able to you have installed properly. That is the reason why this web scraper tool is able to appear in your extension. So click here on the web scraper tool. Okay, so this is the interface of your web scraper. You have sitemap, create a new sitemap. I told you what is my sitemap, right? So sitemap is nothing but basically it will explain you. This is like tree-like structure. Sitemap. Basically, you need to develop a sitemap or design a sitemap which will tell to your web scraper tool the manner in which it should scrap the data. Okay. First, it should scrap the data. First, it should go to home page. Then it should navigate to category page. Then it should navigate to subcategory page. Then it should navigate to product page. From product page, it should extract or scrap name of the product. It should scrap image, scrap price and description.
Yeah.
So based on these instructions of your sitemap, your web scraper tool decide from which page to other page I should navigate and what data I should import or I should scrap from that page. Okay. So that is the reason why our first process, our first task as a data analyst, you need to create a sitemap. So click here, create a new sitemap, click on create a sitemap. Okay. Give some meaningful information to the sitemap. For example, I want to scrap the e-commerce website. Okay. So, so I want to scrap the e-commerce website. So before getting into this, I want to which website you are scrapping now? That is a big question, right? So you want to scrap the Amazon website, but Amazon website is very complex. I don't want to get confused. Okay, so what I will do here, this this company web scraper itself has given some test websites. You can click on learn here. Okay, we have something called as test sites. You are able to see, right?
Yeah.
Test, click on test sites. Okay, it has given n number of test sites for you to practice. E-commerce site. This e-commerce site resembles similar to that of what you call Amazon sites. Okay, just click on e-commerce site. It will take you to the test e-commerce site. See here, it is organized in the form of Amazon sites. It looks same as Amazon site. So it is a home page. Okay. Now these are two categories. We have two categories, phones and computers. When you click on category page, it will drag down to subcategories, tablets and laptops. If you click on tablets, okay, so you are exploring different products. This is a product image. This is a product name, product description, then price, reviews. The same thing we found in Amazon, yes or no? Okay.
Yes.
So and understand that let us assume temporarily that this is your Amazon website we are scrapping. Okay. Just click on home again. Always be on the home page because you should start your navigation or scrapping process from the home page. So I'm in home page now. Okay. So now I am creating a new sitemap. Click on create new sitemap. So it is asking for the sitemap name. So what is the sitemap name? Give some meaningful information to the sitemap. E-commerce. Okay, simple e-commerce. That's it. Okay. So it is a e-commerce sitemap basically. So what is the URL? Your home page. That is just select your home page URL, copy, then come here, paste here. So what you're doing basically here, you are telling to your scrapper that start from home page. Your journey will start from home page. Okay. So click on create sitemap. That's it. The route has been created. Now under this route, what is this route? Your home page. Under this route, you need to create a new selector. What is that new selector? Again, selector is nothing but it will instruct the scrapper to to which next web page it should go and scrap. So I want to tell the scrapper you must go to category pages. After getting into, you need to start from home page, then you should navigate to category pages. So how can I do that? I need to create a selector under the root. Okay. So now I'm under root. Okay, click new selector. Okay, click new selector. Okay, so just let me go back. Sitemaps. Let me check we are in the right path or not. So yes. So under the root, click new selector. Okay. So basically, what is the selector? That is what. So basically, previously we gave the home page URL, right? So we told to the scrapper start your journey from home page. Now we are telling to the scrapper from home page you need to jump to the category page. Yes or no? So just product category. The name of your selector is product category. Okay. So basically you are telling to your scrapper from home page, you please jump to the category page. Now, what is the type of this? It's like URL, right? URL means link. So you are giving the URL link to your scrapper. Yes or no? So how you give URL link of your home page? Similarly, you are giving the URL link of your product category page to your scrapper. How many URL links we have? Two URL links. Yes or no? Two categories. You have two categories. That is the reason why select here and select multiple. If you are not able to select, if you don't select multiple, if you don't check out this multiple, you can't select multiple categories here. Okay. So now I selected multiple. That is the reason why I'm able to select these two category pages. So I'll select this phone. So it has copied the URL of this phone category page, and I'm selecting this computers also. So it is copied the URL of computers page also. Then click on done selecting. Now see here, this type is very important, this data type. Okay, because I'm selecting, it is selecting the URL of this category pages. The type of this URL is link. Okay. So after selecting these two category pages, click on done selecting. That's it. Okay. Now see here, a product category, it has been created under the root home. Okay. So let me go back. See here, this is the category page. It is created on the home. Okay, fine. So now I want to test whether we are on the right path or not. For this, click on data preview. See here, as soon as you click on data preview, it has extracted the URL of phones category page. It has also extracted the URL of computers category page. So now you are in right path. Just you can close this. Now click on save. That's it. Okay. So your category page has been created. Okay. So now you told to your scrapper that from home page, you just get into the category page. Yes or no? Now you also need to tell to your scrapper that from category page to which page it should go, subcategory page. Yes or no? Subcategory page should be created under category page. So double click this. Don't create subcategory page under root. Okay, you get error. You get error. See here, subcategory page is under category page. You can't create directly under home. So for this, what you should do? Double click this product category. Double click this. Now you are under product category. Under product category, click on again new selector. The same procedure again. So what is this subcategory? Product hyphen subcategory. Product under subcategory. So how many subcategories you have? Okay. So again, so what is the type of this link? Because you are giving you are selecting the URL link. You are not selecting any text or image something. From this, you are selecting the URL link. That is the reason why type is link. So click on select. You have multiple. Yes or no? Okay. So you have multiple. So click on phones. Before that, just leave it. Okay. Category. So we did something wrong here. So we should be in the product subcategory page. Let me go back. Let me go back. Okay. Double click again. Now again, I'm creating new one. Before getting, let me get into this subcategory page. Okay. So now I'm in subcategory page. Okay. So before creating the subcategory, so create product subcategory. Subcategory. Subcat. I'll write it as very simple word. Subcat. What is the subcategory? Okay. Computer, tablets. Okay. Just computer. I'll write subcategory computer. Okay. So now computer. So that is, I'm telling to the scrapper, get into the subcategory of computers. Okay. So we have how many subcategories? 2 subcategories. So we need to, so again it is a link. Okay. Not a text. Again, since we have two subcategories, select multiple. So select tablets, laptops. Click done. That's it. You want to check, click on data preview. Done. See here. See here the link of the subcategories tables. This is a link of the laptop subcategory. It is done. Okay. Now we are successful. So okay. Save selector. Done. Okay. So now under this product category, so you have 2 subcategories. See, another you have phone also. See here. Yes or no? Okay, you need to select this under phone category. You have a subcategory touch also. Yes or no? You should select this also. That is the reason why I'm creating again another subcategory. So product subcat. What is that? Phones. Okay. Again link. Okay, select. I don't have any multiple, so I won't select multiple. Just I will select touch. Done. Again, click on data preview. See here. It has collected. See here. It has collected. We are in right path. Click save. Now see here. Okay, under root, we have, that is under home page, we have category page. Under category page, we have 2 subcategory pages. What are this? One is computer, another is phones. Yes or no? Okay.
Yes.
Right now you want to check the site map, whether you are in right path or not. Go to the site map e-commerce, select, click on selector graph. Now here, see here, this is a route, the home page. Click on this route, you got subcategory. Click on this. See here, you have
Okay.
what do you call it? Enter category page, you have two subcategory pages.
Yeah.
One is computer, one is phones. Now tell me, under computer, we have under computer subcategory, you have many products. Yes or no? For every
Yes.
product, you have name, you have name, you have price.
Yes. Yes.
So now we are able to, now we need to create the selectors under each subcategory. Okay. Again, go back to your site maps. Okay. So this is your, see, I went to site maps, click on this. Now under root, you have product category, click on this. Under root, you have two subcategories. Now under computer. So whenever you are doing something under computer, please be on the computer site. Okay. Now click on tablets. Now click on tablets. Okay. Now you are under subcategories of computer. Computer is a category under subcategory tablets. When you click on these tablets, you are getting the products, tablet products. Okay. Each tablet product is having image, name, price, and all. So we need to create a selector here. So double click on this computer. Now create a selector. Now when you create a selector, so product. Now what do you have? Product name. I want product name. What is the name product? Lenovo. Okay. So it's a text. It's not a link. What is the type of the product name? Text. It's not a link. How many products name you have? Multiple products names you have. Yes or no? So select, click on multiple. So select this product name. Lenovo Idea tab. That's it. It will select all the products by default. All the product names. Click on done. Now again, click on data preview. See here, it has selected all, it has extracted all the product names. Okay, fine. This is called live extraction of raw data. So you are extracting the raw data in live mode. Okay, this is how a real-time data scientist or this is how a real-time data analyst will do his work in his company. Okay, so
Kundalita.
yeah. So now save selector. That's it. See now under product, under subcategory of the computer, you have a number of attributes, yes or no, of the product. So we created one attribute called name. So we have another attributes where we need to extract. What is that? Price, description, image. We can also extract the reviews. Okay. Let me create this. Okay. So product, price. Okay. Again, see, price is a numerical value, but here it will consider as text only. Text. How many products price have? So select multiple. So click on just price 2 times. That's it. It will select all the prices. So done selecting. Okay, that's it. You want to preview? And preview. See here. Done. You are on the right path. Every time you need to test your process so that you will come to know whether you are in right path or not. Save selector. Now you want to extract image. Again, same process. Select a product image. Okay. So image is a not text or link data type. It is image data type. Suppose if you extract table, you should select table data type. Now you're extracting image in the form of .png format. Click on image. So select, you have multiple images. Okay. Select any 2 images. All images will be selected. So click on done. So again, you want to data preview. See here. It is extracting the image .png paths. You are in the right path. So click on save select. Okay, now you want to extract you have extracted name, price, image. Now you want to extract the description. Okay, so product description. Product description. Okay, so it's a text, yes or no. So select multiple. This is your description. This is your description. So it has selected all the description. So come down, just done selecting data preview. Yes, it has extracted all the descriptions. Then go click on selector. Now you want to extract product review. Product review. Okay, so now review is also a text. Okay, select multiple. Then see here, I'm selecting this review, selecting this, done. So data preview. Why it is not selected? This is your assignment. There is some problem here. See here, when I click product review, it is not selecting the view. This is your assignment. That is, I didn't did some wrong. I did something wrong. Okay. So go back again. Go back to elements. Sorry. Go back to your web scraper. Okay. So go back to sitemaps. Double click product category. Computers. Okay. Let me do again product review. Product hyphen review. Okay. Review rating. So it is called rating instead of reviews are different from ratings, right? So product, because I'm selecting two elements at a time. That is the reason why it is not able to extract. It doesn't understand basically. So product rating. So I'll take it as a text, or if you are not able to, what happens sometimes now? If you give wrong data type also, it won't extract. Let us go with image. Because it's like image, right? Okay. So click select multiple. Okay. See, it's not selecting. So you have selected the wrong data type. So go back. Okay. So click text. Select multiple. Okay. Right. So I'm selecting again test data. See, it is not getting. So take it as assignment. Why you are not able to? Okay, wantedly I'm doing some mistakes here, not to make it work. Why you are not able to extract this, ratings? How can you extract the rating from the web scraper? That is your assignment. Then how can you extract these reviews?
Okay.
It's your assignment. Okay. So
Okay.
now I'll do that. Okay. So so in the compute, that is for the computers, I extracted 4 products. Okay. Now I'll go back to the product category. I have phones category. Yes or no? So I have phones category. Okay. Fine. So let me, yeah. So yeah, let me see in the computers. I have 4. Okay. So this is a tablet, right? Okay. This is a product name. Product name. Okay. So product name. Now we need to extract for the laptops. Yes, or in the computers, we need to extract for the laptops. Okay. Or same procedure for us laptops also. So let us go for this. Okay. Or else we can stop at this moment and we can go back to the sitemap, select graph, click on root. We are checking the root, sitemap has been constructed properly or not. See here, select computer cat, under we have 4 products for product name, price, and price. Now we need to go for phones. We'll go for phones and we'll create like this also, so that we'll get exact sitemap. Okay, so that we can extract the data. Your web scraping tool is ready to extract the data. Okay, so again I'll go for sitemap. So we'll go to phones. So before that, I'll get it to your category page phone. Yes, I'm in phone. So we have only one subcategory called touch. So I'm in touch. Okay, yeah, phones touch page. 1 minute. Yes. Okay. So now double click phone, create product name. So what is the product name? Text, select multiple. So yes, done. Okay, data preview. Okay, it is extracting. So same. Again, product image. So this time I want to just extract product name and image because of less time. You can practice by your own.
Yeah.
Extract a number of things. Done. Okay. So save selector. Done. So for this category, for this subcategory touch, I'm extracting only product name and image. So take assignment to extract different, from your side. So now I'm getting into site selector graph, root. Under root you have a category page. Under category page you have 2 subcategories page. Okay, computer and phones. Under subcategory you have, under computer you have different products. For each product you are telling to the tool to extract the name of the product, price, image, and description. Under phone subcategory, we are extracting only the name of the product and image. So whatever you are telling to the tool, it will do. Whatever you are not telling, it won't do. Okay, so this is my goal. So if this is called a sitemap. So if this sitemap is in perfect structure, basically it will instruct this sitemap. With the help of this sitemap, you are instructing the web scraper tool, to follow certain process in web scraping. So first it should start from root or home page, then it should navigate to category page. Then simultaneously it will navigate to subcategory pages. Okay, in that subcategory page, it will get into the product. It will extract the name, price, image of the computer products. It will also extract the name and image of the phone products. So this is the instructions you are giving to the web scraping tool called web scraper. Now your web scraper is ready to extract the data from this e-commerce website. Okay, now how to run this web scraper? Just go to sitemap e-commerce, click on scrap. Just when you click on scrap, automatically one script will run behind your screen, and your web scraper tool will run the script, and it will follow it will start implementing your sitemap. Okay, so just click on scrap. See here, this is the request interval. Just keep it as 2000. Don't change this. Click on start scrapping. Here, so when start scrapping, see here, it is in home page. Now it is navigating to the subcategory page. It is navigating to the product page. It is extracting. So it'll run behind the screen. Okay. Now see here, it will run behind the screen. That's it. It went behind your screen. Something is happening behind the screen. You don't know. Now you want to know whether how it is extracting the data or not. Click here, refresh. The data is loaded. See here, all the data is loaded.
Yeah.
Slowly it will load. Okay. Here,
Yeah.
all the data. It is loading all the data. For every time you can refresh. See here, it is extract the price. It is extract the description, because you didn't completely programmed you are not extracting the complete data in the website. Sama, you have left something, right? Okay, you didn't told your scrapper to complete data, because whatever you told here, for example, in for touch products, you told to extract only image and name. That is the reason why it will extract image and name. It won't extract the price. That is the reason why the price column is blank. Okay, so
Yeah.
refresh the data. See here. So whenever you refresh, this is called live extraction. It is called live. We call it a live. Okay, it's called live raw data. Okay, fine. So in the real-time scenario, whenever you go as a data scientist in the industry or a data analyst, always you'll be doing this live data. Okay, so you'll be cleaning this live data, you'll be generating the reports on live data. Okay, fine. So now you want to download this. This is called data set. See here, it is represented in the form of rows and columns.
Yeah.
Raw data set. See why it is called raw data set. For example, I tell you, there is something called as Asus Vivo book here. Can you try to find the same thing Asus? Now see here, Acer Aspire 3 here, Acer Aspire A3 here. Both are same. Acer Aspire, all these are same. But okay, but see here, there is a difference in the what do you call the way they have entered the names. This is called as raw data. It's unstructured data. Our data is not in proper format. Now this data should be cleaned. How you clean the data? With the help of data cleaning tools. So we use tool called Open Refine. Now the same data we will download here. Okay, see here, you can refresh. Okay, still the process is happening. It will tell that it will over after some time. So click on site commerce. You can download, export. You can export this raw data to .csv file or Excel file. I am a lover of .csv. I'll click on this .csv. So it is downloaded. See here, double click. So you are able to get this data, raw data to your file. Okay. This is your raw data. That's it.
Yeah.
Raw data. So this is web scraper order. This is the product category. Okay. Product category scrapping. This is a sub product. Okay. This is your product name. This is the product price. See why you are not able to see any product price, because you didn't program your
Yeah.
to pull the data, yes or no? But you
Yes.
have programmed here. Why it is scrapping here? Because here you told to get the pricing of laptops. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Told to get the pricing of touchpads. So that is the reason why it didn't pulled. So see here, this is the thing. Okay, now see here. Okay, so this is the data basically, uh, now we'll use this data. Can you see there is a lot of disturbance in this data? Okay, see for example, you see here del latitude. Okay, so okay, let me check some like irregularities here. I'm manually checking any irregularities are there here. Okay. So what we do wantedly, we'll create some irregularities. If data is doesn't have any irregularities, let us find some irregularities. Okay. See, how can you find whether it is a clean data or raw data? Again, see, it's very huge data, right? You can't find by manually whether the data is clean or not. So unless or until you use some tool. Okay. So now what I'm doing, I'm saving this data in my file. Okay. So in my file, yeah. So e-commerce, Javed, right? Your name is Javed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. CSV file, dot CSV collected. Yes. Okay. Fine. So what I'll do this. Okay. So I'll close this file. Okay. Now, so that's it. This is nothing but web scraping. Okay. Now web scraping is done. We collected the raw data. Okay. Our work is done. This is nothing but web scraping. Now what should we do? We should clean this data. That is, we should convert this structured data into unstructured data. How we can do with the help of data cleaning tool. Okay, so we have something called as Open Refine. You please go to the Google and close this window. Okay, okay. So just you can close all these things. You don't want no more web scraping. Close it. Okay, then go to Google. Click on Open Refine. Okay. So get into the website of Open Refine. This is your website of Open Refine. Openrefine.org. Okay. So I'm putting into the chart window.
Yeah.
This is the last tool what we are going to discuss now. Then we'll end the session. Okay, I'm going to put this in the chat window. Okay. Yeah. Openrefine.org. Then you are seeing something called as download. Click on download. See, if you are using the Microsoft operating system, you can use this button, like click on this download button for the Windows. Suppose if you are using Apple and all, you can use this, based on the version, which version you want to download for the
Yeah.
Mac. Yeah. So basically, I'm the lover of Microsoft. I use Microsoft Surface Pro. Okay. So as my system, so I'll go with this. Already I downloaded. So when you click on download, obviously, so it gets downloaded to your
Yeah.
here. It gets down like this. See here, this gets downloaded actually. You are able to
Yeah.
see the folder.
Yes.
Now cut and copy and paste in your C drive. Okay. C drive. Okay. So this is your folder. Extract this, right click and extract this folder. Okay, click on extract all. When you click on
Yeah.
extract all, it will be open in the folder. Okay, like this. Double click here. So when you double click, you can see this application here, open refine with a diamond symbol, like application. What is the type of this file? Application .exe file. So just double click on this. Okay, your software will be opened. Your tool will be opened. Just it's a process of opening the tool. Okay, just you can minimize. Okay, done. It is open. It is opening the tool. Give me some time, it will open. It is correcting. Let me click it again. So as soon as you click on, it will open your tool. You see where it has opened. Basically, it will open in your web browser itself. So I think there is some issue. Yes. We try again, else I will reinstall the system. I think we need to reinstall it again.
Yeah.
1 minute. Just give me some time. So what I'll do, I'll delete this in my C folder. So even in downloads, I'll delete. Picture, apps, and then let me uninstall this. If I have any open, search for this. No. So basically, it's a web-based app. Basically, it won't install in your system. It is like cloud-based. So don't need to worry about that. Directly, you can again you can start again installing the things. So what I'm doing now, just I'll download. Click on download. So it starts downloading. It takes some time to download. Let us download. I'll show and just let us finish this process. It takes some time to download, but see that you have proper internet when you're downloading so that it won't get corrupted. It is very easy tool. Basically,
Yeah.
this has been developed by Google as an open source tool. Even many companies will use this open source tool in order to refine the data. The name itself telling refine. Refine means cleaning. Maybe I will close all these browsers because this is also one problem. Wait, Opera. Try to maintain only one browser when you are opening.
Okay.
Because if it's having many browsers now, it gets confused. Now I have only one browser here. So what we'll do now, whatever the data we have scrapped, the live data, we downloaded, we uploaded to the .csv file. That is e-commerce data. So the same data we'll upload to this tool in order to clean the data. So basically, we can't tell that whatever the data we collected from the e-commerce site, it is a structured or not. Sometimes, you will get a structured data itself. There won't be any irregularities in the data. Okay. Mostly, many of times you will find some many irregularities, but sometimes you won't find any irregularities. So how can you tell that there is a irregularity or regularity with the help of this tool? Okay. So the tool has been downloaded. Just I'm opening this tool. Just I will cut and paste in my C drive. Okay. So I will select Control X, go to C drive, continue. Okay, done. So I will extract the folder, right click, extract all. Yes, extract. Click on extract. So first we need to check whether the data what we collected from the e-commerce site is structured or not. Suppose if it is unstructured data, if it is having some irregularities, you will easily find with the help of this open refine tool. Okay, suppose if you don't have irregularities, the tool will tell that the data is very clean. No need to use my what you call no need to use, no need of use of mine, and directly go for data analysis. Suppose if there is any irregularities, this tool will immediately throw some error. Also, it will tell where the irregularity is there. It will point directly in this data there is a irregularity. Okay, where you need to change the structure. It's very interactive tool. Just we are extracting into one folder. It's a huge file. Yeah. Done. Okay, so just to get into this, now click on open refine application. You are able to see this, right? Diamond symbol. Just double click. So when you double click, it must open. See here, it will tell Microsoft is protecting. Click on more info. Just run anyway. Because there is firewall which will be preventing the to do. It is opening the default browser. Yes, done. Okay, so this is your tool. So it will open as a tab. So whichever default browser is there in your system, my default browser is Opera. So it has opened as a tab here. Okay, see here it is connected to server. This is the IP address of the server in the Google. You directly connect to the Google server in the US. So this is the open refine tool. You're able to see my screen, right? Javid?
I'm able to see.
Yeah. So this is how your open refine tool will interface will appear actually.
Yeah.
Very good. Now, see, already you have a data, right? You have a data set, it's a live data set already you have, which you recently collected from the e-commerce website. Now we'll check for the irregularities, whether irregularities are there or not. Now what you do, So you should be the create first. You should create a project. What is the first step? You should create a project. So for that, you should choose your file. Click on choose files. Okay. So where you saved here, you saved the data. Okay. So test data. So Javed. Okay.
Yeah.
So it is uploaded. Click next. Now it is uploading the data. That's it. So the data has been uploaded to your data cleaning tool called Open Refine. See here, the data has been uploaded. Okay, fine. Now you need to see whether irregularities are there in data. We don't know whether it is a structured data or unstructured data. So we need to see whether some irregularities are there or not. If there is irregularities, here itself we are clean. Okay, we can clean this data and we can export the data to another CSV file, and we can give to our data analyst or data scientist, what do you call it, to do some predictions. Okay, to analyze some reports. So create a project. Click on create a project. Yeah,
Is it is a clean data?
that's what we don't know whether it's a clean data or not clean data. Now we are able to do this. Now basically we are able to find whether it is a clean data or not data. Just we uploaded the data.
Okay.
99% it will be, it is not a clean data. In the real-time environment, 99% whatever the data we have scrapped with the help of web scraping, it is unstructured data. It is the raw data. 99%. Because in the reality, you won't find a clean data. Okay. But we don't know. See, we don't know unless or until we analyze the data, right? We give the data to this tool, and because this tool is the best guy. Open Refine tool is the best tool, which will tell whether you have whatever the data you have uploaded to this tool is a clean or not. Now you uploaded the data, you created the project. See, these are the number of rows. You can click on 1000 rows if you want. You can see 1000 rows. How many rows you have? 513 rows you have. Okay, 513 rows you have. So what is this 5 show 510? How many number of records or rows you want to show on the screen? At a time you can see 1000 rows here, but however you have only 513 records. Okay, now so basically what you should do now, see here you are able to, I want to find some irregularities here, whether it is so at every column level I will find whether, see for example, you see there is no irregularity here, it is very clear, right? Here also, okay, here also, but where the irregularities might occur here, yes or no? Okay. Okay, so how can I find whether irregularity is there or not, whether it's a clean or not? Click on this button, down arrow button, click on facet, click on text facet. So it is loading. See here, irregularities are there here. See here. We don't know. Basically, check. See here. As far as per, it is able to find 6 names like this. Okay. So again, it is as per A332 names like this. Okay, as per yes, 6 names like this. So this is nothing but it is able to count how many laptops are there with this name, with these similar names. Okay,
Yeah.
now when you click on cluster, okay, we will know whether irregularities are there or not in this data set. Click on cluster. Yes, irregularities are there. So now whatever the data which you have entered, which you have collected from the e-commerce website, it is not the clean data. It is unclean data. It is unstructured data. Why I'm getting unstructured? See here, these two are same actually, but it even see for a human being we can understand these two are same, but your machine learning algorithm, it is understanding it as two different entities. See here two. It is showing it as two. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Similarly, see, these are all same. Okay, but your machine learning algorithm is counting it as 8. Okay, there are 8 different laptops, like this it is telling, but it is same laptop. Similarly, your machine learning algorithm is telling Dell Vestro 15 as a 2 different laptops, but for human beings it is same. You understood? Now if you if you directly train your machine learning algorithm, if you directly train your Alexa with the help of this unclean unstructured data, obviously what happens, it's a machine, it will do whatever you told. It is not a human being like you. Obviously what happens, it will give the bad results. See for example, you are staying in Canada. In Canada, 24/7 365 days snowfall will be there. Now you have something called as automation system in your home. Okay, So whenever you are going outside to office, where you are leaving the home to office, you tell your lock door, oh, hi Alexa, please lock the door. It will lock the door. Okay. You didn't instructed Alexa, when my due to cold, when my voice has been changed. Okay. Irrespective of any voice command, please open the door. You need to train the Alexa. So what you told Alexa, whenever your voice is very clear, okay, you have trained the Alexa. Now, because of when you return from the office, night time at 12 o'clock, your voice has been changed because of cold. You are talking something in a different way. Okay, right? So obviously that Alexa cannot recognize your voice and it won't open the door. You understood? That is called malfunctioning of the AI system. It may kill you. Yes or no? That is the reason why this is malfunctioning. Basically, this is a malfunctioning. Okay, see here, even though there are laptops, there are phones with this, these two are phones with the same name that human being will understand, but the system is not able to understand. It's treating it as two names. See here, these are Asus is the same laptop, Asus RGO STRIX. Okay, Asus RGO STRIX. It is the same laptop, but it is thinking it has 8 different laptops. This is called as unstructured data, which is there in the real time data, what you have extracted from the e-commerce website. Now, our aim as a data scientist, our aim as a data analyst, in order to convert this unstructured data to the structured data. So how to do with help of this tool? So unless or until you upload in an interview, they'll ask you question. Okay, see boss, you did a web scraping from Amazon website. You downloaded data. Tell me whether it is a structured data or unstructured data. Immediately, you should not tell that it is a unstructured data. You can't tell. You should tell, sir, unless or until I use a tool or I upload the tool, I upload the data in the tool. Okay, the tool will decide whether it's structured data or unstructured data. I cannot do because millions of reports are there, millions of records are there. I cannot. I know as a human being, I cannot do the things. So unless and until I upload this data to the open refine tool, that tool will suggest me whether there are irregularities on the data. Yes, there are irregularities. What are irregularities? These are the irregularities. Now, how to remove or eliminate these irregularities? So please, you are able to see here, select all. Click select all. See here. Now you are telling, irrespective, there is, see here, why it is telling, why your mission is treating these two as a separate entities, because here you have dots, 3 dots. Here you don't have dots. That is the reason why it is treating it as these two are the separate entities. Yes or no? Okay, now here it has, here S is a capital, remaining things are small. Here everything is capital. So here it is treating it as separate entities. Now what I'm telling, I'm telling, okay, if these two, whenever you are finding like these two different entities, treat it as like this entity. Okay, now whenever you are finding this entity, treat it as everything is same, like the ST RIX. I'm cleaning the data, I'm putting in the proper structure. So when you are finding these two like this, and you treat it like without dots, you treat without dots. I'm telling to the machine here. So what kind of, that is this like labels. So what kind of learning algorithm it is? Supervised learning algorithm. You understood what I'm telling to the machine? If you are able to see like this two data, different data, you please assume this is your data. Okay, then it will treat as one entity only. Yes or no? Okay, so this is called as supervised machine learning algorithm. Best example of supervised machine learning. What is open refine tool? It's nothing but your robot. Okay, it's nothing but machine. Okay, we are training the machine now. So now select all, then what? Click on merge selected and recluster. So when you select merge selected and recluster, what happens? It will restructure the data. It will restructure the data. So I'm clicking on merge selected and restructure. Okay, that's it. Done. See here, mass edit 12 cells in common product name. So close. Now see here, whatever the selected data, because there is a huge data, you can't go and what you call see whether it is corrected or not. But however, you got a notification from the tool that it has been cleaned. Yes or no? Okay. So this is nothing but clean. Now the data has been cleaned. Okay. Now the data has been cleaned. You can export the data. Click on here. You can export to. Unfortunately, you can't export this to .csv file. I will export to .excel file. I mean Excel file. Click on Excel file. Okay, see here. So now this is the Javid file which has been cleaned. Which has been cleaned. So this is the clean data. Okay, this is your clean data. That's it. Okay, fine. So this is your clean data. Okay, fine.
Yeah.
So I'll show you. I think whatever we updated here will be reflecting. Okay.
Yeah.
So still something stirrings and all you got, right? Let me check. See here. See here, it is replaced with capital letter. Here also it is replaced with capital letter. Previously it was with small letters. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah. So something MIT. See here, MSI, no dots are there. Yes or no?
Yes.
Remove the dots. See here, it has replaced. So this is called now. Whatever the data you have, it is a clean data bus. This is called as processed data. This is called as processed data. So now in this class, you studied how to extract the data with the help of web scraping from the e-commerce website like Amazon. Okay. Now once we extract it with the help of web scraping tool. Okay. Now you also what you did, whatever they extract the data, you uploaded to the something called as Open Refine tool, which is a data cleaning tool by Google. You cleared the data. Yes or no? Why you clean the data? Because there are some irregularities. If there is no irregularities, the tool will tell there is no irregularity. It is already processed. Please go ahead. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is how you will be doing your real-time work experience in your company. When you go to the company for the interview, first question they will ask, what is your data set? Okay, what tool you are using for web scraping? What is web scraping? They'll ask. If you are not able to tell, reject. Okay, so this is how your work will be there in your day-to-day life. Believe me, if you get a job in Flipkart, your whole life you will spend on data cleaning because lot of things will be there on the data cleaning. Okay, fine. You won't get time to develop machine learning algorithms. You won't get time to even use Power BI. Okay, only data cleaning will be using. So, but for that only there will be lakhs of subjects. Then you'll find I'm not satisfied with the job. Then I want to go for a machine learning engineer. Okay, most of the people will do like that. So that's what So this is what we do in your day-to-day life as a data scientist or data. Okay, so hope you understood, right? Similarly, you take a number of
Yes.
examples. Okay, so just I will. Okay, similarly you can. This is your project. Okay, now I can go with other project also. Okay, so click on open refine again. So if you want open project already, you can the number of projects are there. You can open here. Okay, so again I want to create another project. Click on files. So I will upload a file called Apshala, this LinkedIn file. Okay, fine. See here. Then click next. It is uploading the data. Okay, so create a project. Fine. Now I want to find where is the irregularity. Let me check. Let me take this table. Okay, true or false like this. Okay, or else I will take this table. Okay, I'll see whether irregularity is there here or not. Okay, facet, text facet. Okay, so click on cluster. Yes, irregularity is there. See here. See here. What is irregularity? This is also master's degree. This is also master's degree. Why it is stating it as three different entities? Okay,
So
see here.
then both this. Yeah.
Degree is small scale letter. Here D is capital letter.
Yeah.
Here also Bachelor of Engineering, Bachelor of Engineering. Why it is stating it? Because here he mentioned it as common. This is the data entered by the human being.
Yeah.
Yes or no, not the machine. Obviously, the real-time data, see when you are ordering some items in Flipkart, when you are ordering some items in Amazon, you are a human being, right? You do some mistakes. Yes or
Yeah.
no? So we need to, as a data analyst, we need to clean this data. It is our responsibility. So select all, okay, merge. So what you want? You want to just, I will master degree, everything in capsule, master degree. That's it. Okay. Now this is like, I will take it as B. Okay, that's it. So whenever you find like this, please consider all this as a B only. When you are considered this, P considered as a master degree only. Then click on merge selected recluster. Done. See here, like this 8 cells has been mass edited. Okay, it is showing. Then close. That's it. Now see here only you can reflect. See here, whenever Bachelor of Engineering is there, you can find BE. So click on 100 rows. We have 59 rows. So I'll click on 100 rows. See here, whenever I see here BE, see here BE. Then master degree, where is master degree? It has reflected, I think so. Let me search master degree. Yeah, here it is, master degree. See here, master degree. It has reflected, right? So it is clean. Now the clean. Now we will see whether irregularities are there here or not. Facet, text facet, the demo class. Click on cluster. No irregularities. The data is clean. Nothing
Yeah.
too much. Here, that is everything is unique. Text like this, you should go. No irregularities. Okay, fine. So here, phone number you will find because +91 will write
Yeah.
+.91 you will find. Many irregularities you must find here, but it is not finding. Okay, so that is it is treating phone number as a unique because phone number is unique, right? Even though
Yeah.
91 is unique, even LinkedIn profiles are unique, even email IDs are unique, even names are unique. Okay, so you can't find irregularities. This is only that now it is cleaned. You can go and extract. If you want, you can extract in HTML table also. Dot Excel spreadsheet. You can go to Excel file. Google Sheets also you can expand. Okay, click on Google Sheet. It will direct you to go for Google Sheets. Okay, let me click on HTML table. How it will appear like this in the web page. It's like HTML table. Okay, fine. So
Yeah.
this is how you need to clean the data. Fine. Hope you understood, right?
Yes.
Thank you so much for your time and patience. So,
Thank you.
thank you. So mostly, today we'll confirm you whether you have class or not, because already we have taken so much of time for you. Okay,
Yeah.
so mostly, we will what we'll do. Today's class 10 o'clock. Actually, we have class at 10 p.m. Okay,
Yes.
uh, because I may have meeting at 8 p.m. I may not take today's class, regular class. Okay, so we'll
Okay.
consider it as holiday. So from Tuesday, because I don't want to bother you also. So from
Yeah.
Tuesday, your regular classes will start. So till
Okay.
today, so here we finished till this topic. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. So we'll go with what do you call it? Axio tool. Already we also did with Axio tool. Okay. For
Okay.
example, just Axio tool is like it is like AI tool. Okay, very simple tool. Just click on Google, type Axio. Axio. Sorry, not Axio tool. Accio. Accio tool. See, it's a generative AI tool basically. So most of the data analysts or business analysts will be using this Accio tool in order to do their day-to-day life. Okay. So you can click on try it for free. Okay. You can sign up with Google. It's a very intelligent tool. You can do the things on fly. Again, it is a cloud-based tool. Even
Okay.
Python also will use Google Colab. Okay. So started. So this is your Axio tool. How it appears? It's a cloud-based tool basically. Okay. So here, just I need to create a project. Okay. Click on prepare. Okay. Click on prepare. Okay. 1 minute. Okay. See here. First, you need to create a project basically. Okay. Click on new project. So when you click on new project, so again, I'm going back. Click on new project. See, these are already different data sets available here. So
Okay.
you have something called a sales data set, lead scoring data set, churn prediction data set, credit card fraud demo data set, text classification. You can use any data set, employee retention, attrition data set, Okay, so click on new project first. Now I want to upload the data. This is also like open refined tool, okay? But it's a very complex tool still. You can do a number of things. In Open Refine tool, you can't do analysis. Just you can clean, that's it. Okay. So, but you can't do analysis. But here you can do analysis also on fly without coding. Okay. So click on table. So you want to upload data set. So if you want to upload data set, already we have a data set. What data set here? A e-commerce data set. You can click on this e-commerce data set. Okay. So David, okay, fine. Always upload a clean data set. Okay. So already we cleaned, right? And use a clean data set. So the data, see here, the data set has been, this is your data set. Yes or no? You have processed these data sets, right?
Okay.
This is data set what you have collected from the Amazon. Okay. E-commerce website. I uploaded raw data set only, but you can upload your clean data set. Okay.
Yeah.
So now I want to take some decisions on the help of this data. Okay. So even you can clean this data, just explore how can you clean this data, how you did in Open Refine, just explore how can you clean this data. But directly I want to predict something, so I want to predict something, what I want to predict. What do you call I have a product name here, product price. Okay, I want a comparison chart between product price and product name. Okay, in the Excel, if you use Excel tool, okay, how much time it will take? It will take more time, right? Okay, you need to write some coding, this part, okay. But here, just click on explore. See here, it is asking something like, this is nothing but generative AI. It's nothing but there is something called as generative AI tool like ChatGPT behind this screen. It's like Google search, yes sir. It's like Google search. You are asking question to this tool, comparison chart between price. What is that? Let me go here. Product name and product price. Okay. Comparison chart between product name and product price. Okay, so click on enter. Now see here, even the English what you are using, it's not up to the mark, but it is trying to understand that you are asking something called as what do you call that? Create a bar chart, comparison chart, comparing the product names and prices from the given data set. Okay, but we couldn't do anything. Okay, because the data is not, it can't take the decision because there is no comparison here. Okay, so what we'll do, okay, we will take another data set. Okay, so which is the best I can say. I'll replace this with another data set. Here only we'll take this area data set, sales data set, retail data set. Okay, yeah, this is a sales data set. I replaced with a different data set which is available already. Okay, now I will compare the sales. Compare the sales with area. How much sales is happening with the particular area? Okay, go to explore, comparison chart between area and sales. Hit enter. So it is converting it into its understandable language. See here, create. It is, see, when you tell something like comparison chart between area and sales, it is interpreting like this. So create a bar chart showing the total sales for each area in the data set. Whatever the data set is available here, okay, using the data set, it will create a bar chart. See here, the same bar chart, how much time it will take for any programmer of Java or anything to develop this? It will take more time. In a fraction of seconds, it is analyzing the data and it is giving the report for you. See here, by using this report, I can tell in Asia region, the sales is 250 million. In Europe region, the sales is around in between 100 and 150. In North America, it is around 75. And South America is leading in the sales. Okay, suppose if you want to show the approach, click on show the approach. It will also explain you how it has did. It has written some SQL query. This is nothing but structured query language. Okay, now did I explain to you about SQL now in the class? No. Do you know SQL? No. Do you know Python? No. Without knowing any programming language, still you are able to analyze the data. You are able to extract the data. You are able to load the data and clean the data. This is nothing but the work of data analytics without coding knowledge. Okay, zero coding is required for the data analytics. Do not worry. But however, we'll teach you all this coding also in a very simple manner, because as far as you see this, you should be able to understand what is select, what is group by and all. Okay, so all this will explain you in the next classes. If you want, you can download this report and you can send to your manager. See here, it is downloaded in PNG format. Okay, it is downloaded in PNG format. See here like this. Okay, if you want, you can save this report to your feature folder. Click on save. Okay, it will go and see, you have a reports column here, tab here, it go and save here. So like this, you can do n number of things. You can ask some questions also. So do you want average sales by area? Okay, fine. Yes, what is average sales by area? It will ask a question, it will give the answer immediately. So this is average sales by area. In Asia, this is average sales. Europe, this is average sales. So you can save this report. Report save ho gaya either. Okay, now again you want to ask some other question, like you can ask n number of questions to this generative AI, technology in data analysis. So this is how data analyst will leverage the importance of generative AI, like chat GPT and all these things in his daily life. So show me histogram of employee number. Histogram is one of the chart. Okay, so analysis. See here. Okay, so this is a histogram of employee number. So save it to report. It is saved. Now you want to create a dashboard of, you want to create a dashboard for your manager. Okay, so you can create a dashboard. Go here. Okay, fine. You can create a dashboard. So I add it to dashboard. See here, everything is added to dashboard. Yes or no? So if your CEO is seeing this dashboard, oh, histogram of employees, this average sales is this, total area sales, he can easily take the easy decisions and he can improve the revenue of the company. Click on save. It's saved. Okay, you can share this also. You want to share to public or you want to share the link. Copy this, copy this. You can copy this always. Okay. Okay, just you can go to here, cut and paste directly. It will open the dashboard. That's it. It is a cloud based. You can view the dashboard here. Okay, see, loading the dashboard. That's it. You can share to anyone. You can share to anyone in the world. Okay, so this is how a data analyst will do his day-to-day life. Okay, fine. So this is a AI. What is Accio and all? Just you can go through the browser. You have a website of Accio. So it's a very powerful AI tool. Okay, it's an AI engine without coding. Okay, so Accio is a very powerful tool. Okay, just you can explore what is Accio, all these things. Okay, fine. So fine. Thank you so much for your time. So we have spent.
Okay.
So see you on Tuesday at 10 p.m. again.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
same.
So, just I want to ask how many classes have happened before? Actually, they told me 12
Till
to
this,
2.
till this we have happened. Till this we have completed.
Okay. Okay.
Till this we have completed. That's it. The same
Okay.
we have taken 4 or 5 classes for your students. Till this
Okay.
we have completed. That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
So from Tuesday we are going to start new topic for everyone. Yeah.
Okay. So I will get the recording classes from.
Yes. See what happens now. This is recorded. Already we have recorded classes. I'll
Okay.
share you something. It will be like this. So basically, we have a e-learning portal. It will take some time to view for you. So
Yeah.
these are all recordings actually. Okay. It is
Okay.
in the drive. So what we'll do, just can you 1 minute? Can you share your email for me in the chat window?
Yeah.
1 minute. Yeah, share me your email ID so that I can share you immediately as of now. See, anyone can use this. See, I'm copying this.
Yeah.
Share me your email ID in the chat window. Yes, 1 minute. Copy. One, share. That. So I completely shared the folder. Okay,
Okay.
whenever you open the folder now, all the videos will be uploaded here. Okay.
Okay.
Topic 1, topic 2, till web scrapping we did.
Okay.
Okay. Open refine. See here, 7 topics we completed. Open
Okay.
refine. So till now it's uploaded. So this recording session I'll be uploading. It will take 1 or 2 hours to retrieve the data. Once
Yeah.
it is I will share you the. I will share to Samir. He will WhatsApp you the details. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Savage.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
See you on Tuesday at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you. Have a nice weekend.
Thank you.